Well, we have sound. Where's the picture? We're starting off great. Is the camera off? Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday.
No, why isn't the picture on?
I don't know. I'll move out your way. One moment.
Right off the bat, we're running into a problem. What's up, guys? Let's see, video capture. Something's going crazy here. Give us one moment. We got a problem happening here with our video. Should be working and it isn't. Down here.
It's still off?
Yeah, the cam link ain't working.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. I had to do a bunch of work and it fell down. I heard something fall, but I didn't care.
Ooh.
I was working on the audio at the time, so there you go.
We're back.
What's this?
That's where people that are still needing to pay, I think.
Oh.
I bet that might be old now. All right, I'll get started with a lag check while you're doing that, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead, do a lag check for everybody before we get started.
Time starts.
Well, I can't even find it. This one says live.
45.
There it is. All right. Found it. Took a minute, but I found it.
35. 25. 15. 'I see it, Brett. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Hey, Joshua.
Hopefully that
Cinco,
helps.
I haven't seen you or heard from you in a coon's age. What's up, brother? You found us over there on the YouTube side now. But if you want to bid, you need to come to the Facebook side. We are going to eventually have auctions over on YouTube once we've built our channel up enough. But for the time being,
I see
everything's over on
your comment.
the
Mike?
Facebook side.
Starting on 20?
Yes. There it goes again, stupid thing.
Yeah. It's gonna play up all night. I know it. We'll have to go to the other one probably.
You got a pressure dial on it?
But even the low pressure, it's just not holding the pressure, right? And there's two O-rings and
Leaking?
there's two O-rings that are, and I don't got new ones. It came with O-rings for all the ends, but it didn't come with none for the handle. So, and I tried over and over. I tightened that spring up real tight, thinking that, that if you turn it, it'll stop for a minute and then it'll start. It's a pain in the butt. So,
Mike is
Mom
asking.
said she'll return it because it's so much money. And because I can get one over at Tractor Supply that's made by the same one we had.
HD
It's made by
3000?
That's what I was telling you.
whatever, and
Whatever
it's like $85, $100 or something, but it's made by DeWalt. I mean, what the hell? She paid $180 for it. I don't know. It's supposed to be fancy, something new, but whatever, it ain't. It sucks. The battery does come out of it, and you can replace the battery, but whatever. If it don't work, if it leaks, it don't help. Hey guys, what's up? We have all kinds of stuff today. Let us know as we're going along here what you're interested in. We have slabs galore in here right now. And we have turning stock galore. So we have and billets, curly redwood, redwood lace, Claro walnut, maple burl. Large slabs, if anybody's interested in large slabs, large table slabs of Buckeye as well, from smaller Buckeye to much bigger Buckeye.
I'll have them look online, Mike. The closest Home Depot is like 3 hours away for us.
Yeah, we don't have a Home Depot.
We really should, you'd think.
I mean, Eureka is the closest city to us, but they don't have a Home Depot. The closest Home Depot would be probably Crescent City.
Crescent City's got one.
Well, Reading has one too.
Reading has one, that's 3.
But I think Crescent City's closer to drive than it would be.
Unless we go back and get some of those,
All right.
figure out what we needed at Home Depot when we went over there too.
So, yeah, we could take a Home Depot trip and get a whole trailer load of stuff. I don't get to go to Home Depot that often.
Get a load of Mans and Eaton.
10 by 2.5 by 2.5. This is, what's going on here? I got that screen up.
It's working?
Can't see. Yeah, it's working, but I don't like that second screen. Can't see what I'm doing here. Redwood jeweler's lace, super nice stuff. Very, 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 very rare. Look at that, guys. Wow. Super nice, large 10 by 2.5 square redwood lace blank. Opening bid on that one is $75. That stuff's kind of expensive, guys. One just like it went for over $140 in our static auction, so. Yeah, it's rare though. We don't get it that often. We get it and then we don't have it for a while, and then we get it and we don't have it for a while, so. And it is kind of pricey. The average price is much higher than our prices.
40
so.
seconds.
But we'll put up some cheaper stuff here. That was just the first thing I grabbed. We have all kinds of
30
bow
seconds.
blanks, hollow form, slab
Row
galore.
at 75. 20 seconds.
The 2-inch ones are a bit cheaper than those
Jonathan's
2.5.
asking
Just gonna tell you that.
10 seconds.
You don't know the hollow forms of that stuff.
Oh God, no.
5,
we
4, 3,
we don't.
2.
When we
One.
get it,
Time.
it's very.
All
I
right, Paul
mean,
Rowe,
it'd
that
be
goes
very
to you
rare
for
that we'd have a
75.
6
Sorry
by
about that,
6
Jesse.
of that. I mean, we have to have a tremendous amount of it for us to cut
just
a
after
hollow
the
floor
timer.
piece of it, because we get so much more for a slab
Yes,
or a billet.
Yeah.
If we ever get, Anthony's talking about doing that someday, you know, one of these days, he's gonna find a chunk like
I'm not
that, the
sure
size
if
of his truck.
He went in and
When we
moved
do,
some stuff around.
you'll get a hollow form of that. But yeah, that would, if you got a hollow form of that, you'd have to figure out how to do a hollow form saver, because you sure the hell wouldn't want to waste the whole inside of it. You would want to save it somehow.
Do you know where the burl bowl is?
It's sitting on the dehumidifier in the other room. We got lots of really nice bow blanks too. We're just gonna start with some turning stocks. Let us know. We usually do slabs like the second hour, but we'll do what you guys want us to do. So just let us know, and I'll try to put up, you know, whatever you want. I can kind of go back and forth. The slabs we do separate because of the size of the slabs, and we have to move the round table
Is that
off.
Claro or Bastogne?
Yeah, this is Claro, I think, yeah. This is just curly, a fiddleback, Claro walnut burl bowl blank. There we go. Zoom out wasn't working there for a second.
Brett says Anthony Roger complained the whole live stream last week because you were not there.
I know, I was eating free prime rib up there at the in-laws.
It's 12 by 12. I was not. 12 by 12 by 6 1/4.
You were a little
You
bit.
guys think that I can't do shit without Anthony? What are you, crazy or something?
Well, it sure does help. That's for sure.
Thank you.
No,
It's been going all year.
I don't, yeah.
Before Anthony, when it was just me and Anthony doing the stream, and he was running like a chicken with his head cut off. What's your
Yeah,
What's your
it is a lot of work, especially if you want to take everything over to the other building.
Yeah.
That's where it becomes a lot of work. That's why you just set up a table.
Yeah, then you
And
got
then,
to clusterfuck deal.
yeah, you have to do, not really, it's not that, well, it took us,
Oh, and you only on for 2.5 hours, of course.
no, we were on for 3.5 hours. But, you know, it wasn't too bad because Ashley pretty much knew who was pallet and
Yeah.
shit. And I just put everybody that was pallet on the cart and then everybody who wasn't on the table. But it still took us probably 2 hours to decipher it the next day, which is where you're saving time, 2 hours. We're gonna start this one out at 75.
Yeah, we put the initials and stuff on there, and I used to come over in the morning, have to go through the master list. And
Yeah, that's the way we did it for years, you know, till you came along. And, well, the other thing is, all up until I moved into these buildings, I did not do pallets.
Yeah.
We only shipped by box and we never did big slabs. If we did, it
40
was very
seconds.
rare. Well, like we never had a slab that couldn't go in a box. We never sold anything this big. I'd cut it down.
yeah.
I had to. I mean, I was doing it out of my house. for
30
God's
seconds.
sakes. I
Brian
didn't
at
have the room.
76.
That is Billy Beck.
Mike at
Curl.
75. 20 seconds.
All those pallets go out?
Nope, I sure did.
10 seconds.
I was waiting for other guy to pay.
Ismail
I
at
was gonna
76.
send David's
4,
pallet out,
3, 2.
but then I found out
1.
about that
Time.
slab.
So Brian was the first bid of 76.
I thought it was for his pallet,
Lot
but it was
number
actually
21,
for a
thank you,
slab
Brian.
that he hadn't
Yeah, it's over
done.
there next door, big one.
So the pallet actually did get paid, so we'll ship the pallet out next week, but the slab hasn't been.
Brian?
Yeah.
Hollow form, really, wow, you could do mold lengths with this one too. 13 by 7 square, wow, it's a big hollow form. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this on and off each time. This is a Claro walnut, rural, hollow form. And what did I say it was? It's 13 by 7 square.
So Ismail, completely close out or you can try refreshing, but maybe you need to close the stream, close the app completely, and then rejoin it.
13 by 7 square on this piece, 13 by 7 square. We're gonna start this one out at $75 only because it has some inclusions, but you'll turn that away. If you're gonna do hollow form, you'll turn that away really quickly anyway, so. I was gonna start doing that if I ever had time. I used to do it back in the day. All of our pepper mills, all of our hollow forms, all of our bulb lengths were round. Hi, can I help you?
I was looking around.
We just looking? Okay. Look all you want. Sooner or later, we'll have the gift shop open.
40 seconds.
Maybe. Most of the stuff's in here.
Every time people ask me, I just say, oh, next
Oh,
summer.
yeah, especially on
30
Sundays,
seconds.
when we open those doors. We need to get the gift shop open soon. We really need to get the gift shop open.
20 seconds.
Just this online business just takes up all of the time. You know, where does the time go? To get the gift shop open.
10 seconds. Kevin Nilsson at 75. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Kevin, you get that for 75. Thank you very much. Lot number 22.
Lot number 22. Got to get a sign on the building too soon.
Yeah, not like you don't have a slab to make a sign of it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use one of them great big ones. Is what I'll do. Use one of them humongous ones. All right, here is a nice bowl blank made out of Claro walnut. Really nice burl in this one. Large bowl blank. It is 10 by 10 by Jiminy Crickets. That one's thick. 10 by 10 by 6 3/4. 10 by 10 by 6 3/4. We're gonna start this one out at $100. 10 by 10 by 6 3/4. Claro walnut burl bowl blank.
$40 seconds. $30 seconds.
Chew, 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 chew.
Sounds like Godzilla when he's powering up. 20 seconds. Jesse at 100.
Cool.
10 seconds.
Now how do you shut it off?
Jonathan at 108. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Sorry, Ray. Jonathan had the first 108 bid, so that goes to Jonathan. Lot number 23. Thank you.
That thing was in here peeing all over the floor.
You bet, man. All right. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. Moving along here. We got different blanks here. This one is a little square. It's a 6 by 6 by 6. That's what I think it is. I think.
I had to turn it off because it started chug, chug, chug.
It's chugging again.
And it started spraying out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the lid off and put the nozzle back in the tank.
That's a good idea.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
Yeah. Towards your chair.
That's a super good idea. Good thinking there, Anthony. All right, I think this is a 6 by 6 by 6. Yeah, 6, 6 1/4, 6. So 6 by 6 by 6. A little cut crooked there. Our bandsaw was giving us shit. It was Real quilted, real tight pillow back one way, and then lots of really cool figure and burl the other way. So it's a 6x6x6, and we'll do no reserve on that one. 6x6x6. I do that to all the local guys. I had a local guy a few weeks ago. I gave him a little slab a couple months
It was
ago.
a Clara book match.
And he came in and he bought a slab for like $400, $500. It was just a small slab too. I told him he could have it for a couple hundred. He said, "Oh no, it's worth. I see what these are worth. These are worth $1,000."
Michael Fountain at
Yeah.
25.
He insisted to give me double what I asked. So you know, I try to help the local guys out. And then they always come back and
40 seconds.
it'll
Brett
help
at
our
15.
business big time.
Yeah.
You know, I plan on having. And Leslie was just mentioning it because there is. It's amazing
Mike
how
at
many
40.
people
30
like
seconds.
make
George at
knives.
17.
A lot. So she wants to have a shelf with all the knife stock on it, you know.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even going
20
to do
seconds.
shit like that. I was just going to
Take
do
any room up either.
finished work, you know, mainly.
Paul
But
at
she wants
42.
to do slabs on one side and finished work on the other or some shit.
10 seconds.
Put some slabs in there, put some bow blanks in there, have a shelf for all the
5,
turners.
4,
Yeah, so
3,
you can't get on the floor
2,
now.
1.
That's a good freaking
Time.
idea.
All right, Paul, that goes to you for 42. Lot number 24. Thank you.
Gonna putter around that stupid thing, but
Sorry about that, Mike.
gorgeous, gorgeous hollow form. Wow. Super nice. Clara walnut, burl hollow form. This one measures 13 by 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Wow. Really nice burl on this one. That noise will get to us after a while. 6 by 6.
Reserve.
We're gonna start that one out at 125. That noise will drive you crazy.
Forty seconds. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds.
No, 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 no.
What's that, willow slab?
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds.
Came from my house.
I did, oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Jonathan, you get that for 126. Thank you. Lot number 25.
One bidder on that. That is a super, super nice Clara walnut.
Sorry about that, Ray.
Well, 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 let's see. I don't know where they stuck them all. Cut some nice ones here.
Ray wants to do a quick lab check.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Time starts. .40 seconds.
I'm just gonna go get the other sprayer.
30 seconds.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's just a lag check, Mike. 25.
Wonder if I can't adapt this sumbitch on there. Wonder if it's the same screw down there.
15.
I don't know.
Be the top of
10 seconds.
You're right, probably.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hopefully that helps, Ray.
All right, next up we have this Peppermill Super Premium Redwood Lace, Jeweler's Lace, 10 by 3 by 3. Start this guy out at $65. Well, not fit. It was an idea.
Nope, of course not.
Of course not, yeah. That's all right. We'll figure it out later.
40 seconds. Paul at 65. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. George with a bid of 78. Lot number 26. Thank you, George. Yes.
All right, we got a dry old growth redwood burl billet here. It is 24 by 7 by 2 1/8. Old growth. This is bone dry, curly, swirly, burly billet. We'll start this one out at 85. I'm gonna do nothing but lose money on this billet, no matter what I do. This was the Etsy return.
Oh, yeah.
That guy that just made no sense. But don't forget we got one of Ray's boxes at the house.
Yes. I'll ship that out this week.
Ray got 3 boxes this week, he said, so
Oh, that's good.
Everything's
40
getting there.
seconds.
All nice, which is what we want to hear.
$30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. Georgia 87. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, George, you get that for 87. Lot number 27. Thank you.
George in the jungle. Watch out for that tree. I just had to say it, George. I'm sure you've heard that in your life at some point or another. I know my name has been.
Oh, initials.
There you go.
Think you fixed it?
No, I think
There you go.
What do you mean you know you did? What did you do?
so. Took the one off the old, like the one.
Oh, okay. Different handle.
George again?
George. Yeah, George is. Oh,
Redwood
no.
or the,
Oh, no.
George,
Here's your stapler.
this one?
he says,
Yeah,
love you
that
too,
one.
Roger.
It's not like he's never picked on me, or well, I should be so big because he's my. If I whine enough, he'll buy something. Look at that. He had to change the handle to one of our old handles for a freaking. Oh, you can hear that it's working right. Yeah. Just because of it costs $180, and we're putting a $25 sprayer handle on it. All right, we have redwood lace, jeweler's lace. This is really nice, guys.
George
Super
says, because
It-
you need some cheese to go with that wine.
Smart ass. I need a serving tray to get it all done right. All right, we're gonna start this one out at 140. Only reason it's going a lot cheaper. We had one that went for
Measurements?
240 on our statics, but because this one has a bunch of bark inclusions in it, I am offering it cheaper. Super tight, really, really nice jeweler's lace. What did I do with my tape measure? There it is. This one measures 25 by 10 on the high side and about 7 on the low side. And it is 2¼ inches thick. You're gonna get a bunch of really nice cob lengths. Look at the end grain of this thing. Look at that. Just tight, tight, tight lace everywhere through this. Great deal on that one, just due to the bark inclusions in it.
$40 seconds. $30
Larry did all
seconds.
that cleanup. I think he's probably waiting for a few bucks.
I already gave a couple bucks for beer. He's good.
He was sweeping, and then he
20
got him
seconds.
a chair and was sitting out front talking to everybody.
Yeah, he's still up there.
He was showing me his work with the bathroom. I was like, oh, good job.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Yes, Dilmos. It is redwood. Redwood lace. No
Super
bits?
tight. Jeweler's lace. Jeweler's lace, not just normal lace.
Oh, okay.
That is fine. We will keep those. Believe me, they're hard to come by. And one just like this at the static auction was $240. I don't know what I offered that one for.
140.
It had $100 cheaper with a few bark inclusions. Yeah, can't go wrong there. All right, we will do.
The guy ever bought that for knife handles for a couple $100.
Oh yeah, there's. I mean, and I sold. The billets are $300 a piece, and that. I sold one to Jesse, and he was like, "That's cheap. Last time I paid $500."
Yeah.
Because he cuts them into knife handles, stabilizes them, and gets $75 to $100 a set for them. Because they're so rare. They're
Yeah.
ridiculously
Yeah.
nice as knife handles because the burl's really tight. You know, a lot of burl you cut and you get 1 or 2 eyes in it when it's that small. What am I doing? 2 freaking nozzles here, so. All right, we have redwood, old growth. It's that curly, swirly, dry piece. And we have a maple burl, peppermill, 2-piece. We'll put up some cheaper stuff. Nobody's wanting the good stuff. I got good stuff, but It costs a bit more, and it's still cheaper than you get it anywhere. No, we'll do no reserve on these two.
Measurements?
The maple burl is 14.5 by 3 square, and the dry redwood is 12.5 by 3.25 square, but just say 3 square is fine.
Sorry, what was your open again?
No reserve.
Oh, no reserve.
Yeah, I get a hold of some of the knife guy companies that I do deal with, because they were asking for
Michael
that
at
a few
30.
months ago and didn't have it. They paid $200 for
Brett
a
at
solo
25,
board foot for
40
that
seconds.
stuff. That's the normal price we get for it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we got last time for the slabs and the big billets.
Yeah, it's about impossible to find that like that.
Oh, it is. It's so impossible.
30 seconds.
I want it all the time, and I don't ever get it. You know, and I live in the middle of the redwoods. It just
20 seconds.
only grows sometimes. I swear to God.
Ten seconds. Willie at 35. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, that goes to Willie for 35. Sorry about that, Chris. It was just after. Thank you, Willie. Lot number 29.
What was it?
Box.
Alrighty. Dry, I think. Beautiful old growth curly wood. Yeah, 7% MC in this guy. Serving tray, platters, all kinds of stuff, CNC stuff, 25 by 9. And this guy is right at about 1 1/8 inch thick.
Any reserve?
Super dry, curly, swirly redwood. We're gonna start this one out at 75. Bone dry, curly, high figured, old growth redwood. Several thousand-year-old beauty. Got a bunch of this drier stuff that we cut this last week. From platters to billets and
Paul at
different
75.
stuff like that that is bone dry, ready to use now.
40
So if you need it for CNC work or guitars or whatnot, we will have billets of it as well.
30 seconds. Michael at 85. Mike at 77. Domos is asking about Buckeye, if you have any. Paul at 88.
Yeah, we do.
Paul at
Depending on the
99.
size you
10
want, we got
seconds.
large and then we got some medium size as well.
5.
Most of them
four,
are live edge slabs, but we
3,
don't have anything in
2,
like billets or anything.
1. Time.
We're at
Right,
the
that goes
back
to Paul
end.
for
We're getting ready to
99.
harvest here soon, so we got very
Thank
little
you, Paul.
left.
Lot number 30.
I did find a big old burl I didn't even know I had. It was hiding up at the power washer.
Yep.
We have some of these in bigger form. Another one that's got 7% MC in it. There's one guy that got a straighter grade one of these that cracked on him. I can't remember who it is, but I'll put his name on one and tomorrow and make sure you ship it. Really nice, curly, super quilted, old growth redwood. It is bone dry, ready to be used. I think that guy's 2 inches thick, a little more probably. It is 26 by 9, and yeah, it's exactly 2 inches thick.
So Domo said he's looking for live edge medium size.
Okay, I'll see what I got in medium size, and we'll put some up here in a minute. We're gonna start this one out at 125. And that is a screaming deal on that, guys. Don't make me get my calculator out, huh? 26 times.
$40 seconds. Domo says, I also feel like I need to send you a new tape measure.
I always wear out my tape measures,
30 seconds.
all the water and stuff. That's what happened to my microphone. Has to be.
Yeah,
It's still working, but it's real.
Old blob of Copenhagen in it.
20 seconds.
Your gift cup or something.
Well, it doesn't help we have hard water and we're so close to the
I saw
coast.
a guy.
It just rusts everything.
He had a spittoon
Yeah.
necklace.
10 seconds.
He was at the football game. He had a spittoon necklace. That's just
5,
gross, and
4,
all the stuff was just
3,
all over. And
2, 1. Time. No bits.
oh, wow, really? That is super quilted curly redwood. That is really nice stuff. We'll use some. We'll make CNC work out of that. All right. Nobody wants to dry redwood.
Those are bone dry.
That stuff's $45 a board foot right now.
Bone dry.
Man, yeah, it's super dry. All right. We'll put up what people are asking for. I won't put up what they're not, so. Let's see what we can get here in medium size. I don't know. This would not be considered medium size.
Haven't got any coffee at the store for days now.
Yeah, I know. You have to go to my house. You can go to my house and just not too much further than the shopping.
No.
There's coffee here too.
Yeah, there's cups.
There's cups and coffee here.
I'll probably have a creamer over here though.
No, I just gotta go to the store and get some milk.
Yeah, you got some creamer. Put hair on your
Grow
chest.
up, Doug.
Hair on your chest, you don't need.
Grow up.
Grow up. That's my fault, because she started drinking coffee young and always drunk just.
So did I. We always had cows sticks right there squirting the almond milk.
I tried to get lambs once for 4-H, but I was told no.
Boy, is that a nice slab. That is dry and it is beautiful.
Oops.
Gorgeous Buckeye burl slab there. Gorgeous, dry, ready to use. Let's get you guys a measurement here. It is 42 by 35. It's as close to medium. There might be one smaller one. I only have a couple of these by 2 1/4. Let's say that's 42 by 35. 42 by 35 by 2 1/4. Jiminy crickets. This slab, the average price is $35 a board foot right now. That's the going price right now. Buckeye, the minimum, I've seen it as much as 45 on like eBay and Etsy. But so this is for retail. Our retail is at $20 a board foot, and it's $459. So we will do $325. That is the cheapest I can go on that slab. That is way below $20. It's like $10 a board foot, 15 maybe. No, not even 15, more like 10. Which is 3 times lower than anybody else. Super nice Buckeye burl, grayed out, bone dry, ready to be used. Well, there's definitely a bill or two there if you want to do guitars. If you
30
want,
seconds.
I could easily sell this for $800, easy, in a heartbeat. Make one phone call, gone. Guitar
20
guys,
seconds.
local guys.
Ten seconds.
Last chance before it heads up to the wood shop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. No bids.
The price was insane too. That was crazy price. I'm actually glad it didn't sell. We'll sell it for twice that. All right. Let us know what you guys are interested in. I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Ray put in a bid of $325. Do you want to take that?
Yeah, you can take Ray's bid. Of course you can. Ray's bought lots from us.
All right,
And he's
Ray,
got lots
that's lot
to
number
still be
32.
shipped. He's got a ton to still be shipped.
I know.
Oh, before I do that all the way, it's been sitting in here for a couple weeks underneath the D-hum, so
Maple.
want to check it. Yeah, it's at 20 to 22. I got 24 in areas, 23. So I would say it's probably the center is probably closer to 28 still. It's been in here probably 2 weeks. No heat, just the D-hum, and it's definitely, you can see the difference. We actually had some of these and they were just really white. Now look at that thing. It is beautiful.
I think that was one of the smallest ones we have, Tim, at the moment.
Yeah, that is. Like, we literally don't, all the other ones are way bigger. We don't, Buckeye gets quite big. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous maple burl slab.
Tim's also looking for Claro, he said, but
Pure eyes, just all eyes.
I don't think we have any small ones in Claro.
Small Claro, I got a few. They're stacked behind here, and there's a couple up on top that are smaller. This is a beautiful, beautiful premium as hell. Just pure lace, just
Did Buckeye go?
No.
like
Or yeah, it did. Sorry, Ray for yeah, Ray.
Number 32?
Yes. I don't
You
know what I
guys
was
can
thinking.
see this.
I was thinking of the redwood for some reason.
It's just pure lace. Maple burl lace, just absolutely gorgeous. Hard to see that, but it is beautiful. Larger slab.
Figured it out. Got a cup and some creamer from the store. And the lady at the store wanted a cup of coffee, so I said, probably went buy out for it.
I'll have to charge her like she charges me.
Yeah, that's what she said. She asked for $2 for it.
No, 34, I'm only joking. 34 by 38 by 2 1/4. She don't own the store. She don't have no choice but to charge me. 2 1/4 inches thick, and this is a beautiful big leaf maple burl slab. Here's the back side of her.
Did you have a reserve?
We're gonna start this one out at $275. If anybody's interested in any really premium maple burl, you have to let me know. I have some really big slabs too. If people are interested, some of them that are on Etsy that we pulled off that we'll sell if somebody's interested. I got some here though. And then I got 2 really big slabs of this same burl.
Yeah,
Table
Domas,
slabs.
we've done the, what'd you say they were? The burl cutoffs in barrels. We just haven't done some in a couple weeks.
Right, we haven't. We
20
haven't done
seconds.
any in a while. We usually have the barrels. We sell by the pound. We just haven't done any in a minute.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. No bids.
Yeah, no, I mean, super premium. Quarter of the price, maybe. How much did I want
Yes.
for that?
$275?
$275.
Crazy.
This is a $1,200 slab.
Keep it.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll keep them all and make tables. And the other ones can go on Etsy into our shop and they'll sell. I mean, you guys gotta realize the prices we're offering are below wholesale.
I would
Definitely below wholesale.
shoot Roger a message, Dilmos. I'm sure he'd hook you up with one. We just don't have any for the auction right now.
The barrels have to go on pallets. I mean, we could probably ship the barrels on their own,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
but
that
it
they're
would
on
have to go
pallet.
freight.
Oh,
Big-
George put a bid in for the maple.
What's that?
George bid 275.
Oh, for the maple?
Yeah.
That's fine, George.
All right, George. Lot number 33.
It's fine. He's pity bite from me plenty of times.
Yeah, he took more from the team than most.
All right, this is a premium clear walnut burl slab. Super nice. It'll be the first 3 inches on the outside is going to be dry. You can tell where it starts to get green right here. Well, not green, I would say, because these are all seasoned 4 years out of the ground. So we're going into the 5th year that these have been out of the ground. So that's almost 5 inches there. That is dried around the sides, and then the center isn't quite as dry, but will dry very quickly
I need
indoors.
measurements.
This is a smaller one, and we got much bigger ones too. This just happens to be one. 26 by 21 by 2 1/8. 26 by 21 by 2 1/8. We'll start this one out at 140. The cap to this sold for like 160, but the caps are the caps. The caps are always nice because you can turn them into some spectacular bowls.
$40 seconds.
Definitely ain't gonna be a slab day.
30 seconds.
I brought in them big table slabs thinking it might be a slab day because it hasn't been for a few weeks now, so. But
20 seconds. Mod Pod at 140.
like that myrtlewood slab, that one's freaking super nice, but it's bone dry and it's not cheap, so
10 seconds.
we'll probably
Tim
just
at
keep that
140.
one put up in the wood shop. That is a
5,
beauty.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Sorry, Tim. Mod Pod gets that for 140. Lot number 34.
Alrighty, beautiful Claro. That is nice purple. Put this one up one time and then it's gonna go right to my collection. This thing is spectacular.
This is a myrtle wood, right?
Yeah. Let me measure this guy
Mod Pod box.
You've been in charge of moving stuff around next door.
That guy. Me.
But wait, you just wait. Leslie's coming over next week. It's all of us getting moved. She wants it done differently, and she's the boss.
What?
13 by 18, 19. So it's 13 on the outside.
This is the Myrtle Wood one right now.
She wants to stack it in rows. And the whole place is a disaster. It looks like a freaking ball went off in there. But it just needs to be somehow reorganized. Look a little nicer, and the boss guy didn't really like the way it looked either, the owner. This is super nice, dry for the most, myrtle wood. I can't tell you, this is just stunning. One of a kind, just absolutely gorgeous. It's insane how nice this slab is. A myrtle wood, pepper wood. This type of wood has several names, but 45 by 33. 2.5 there. 2.5. 2.5. Just making sure. 2.5 inches thick. On that guy, Redwood Burl slab, absolutely stunning. I'll get some close-ups, guys. Just
George would like a flip.
wow, this thing is just absolutely amazing. And I'm not real anxious to sell this one. It's fine if I don't. It's really, I normally don't see myrtle wood look so nice. But then I usually sell it a lot greener. Don't dry it that much, so maybe that's the ticket. Needs to be dry. Oh, it's nicer on this side. Holy shit. It's like Myrtle Burl lace. It is super nice. But I gotta have a little bit for this, guys. The best price I could do on this one is $550. It is a very expensive, very unique, very hard to find Redwood Burl like this. You just don't see it ever. Not like this. I've cut a lot of myrtle in my time, and I do not see it like this ever. Have you?
Sailor
I've
at
never seen it
550.
like that.
Forty seconds. Thirty seconds. Paul at 577. $20 seconds.
Well, shit.
He's like, way to go, George.
I didn't think I was
You
gonna
made-
sell it.
you
I
made-
wanted it.
Right at
So
600.
no reason more
10
expensive
seconds.
side.
Yeah, way to go, George.
I couldn't even finish it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Ray, you get that for 600. Lot number 35.
Oh man, that is one nice slab. No, good for Ray because there's no bark whatsoever on it. Wrap that well though, because even though it has a particular smell. It's got, you know, it's pepperwood. What's this? They make a spice.
Bay leaves.
Bay leaves. That's it. Bay leaves. I always forget. That's another word. Bay leaf burl.
Yeah, you better throw some coffee in this box.
Some nice coffee.
Or some pop in another box and send it next to it.
Yeah, I wish we could send him a pallet, we wish, but that one's dry slab though. If we sell it if we ship it by itself, nobody will say a word because that one's been dried, no
Yeah.
bugs. Here's another dry slab.
What is it?
I think that's maple. I know how to tell. No, I can't smell it. Yeah, I think it's maple. Curly quilted, dry maple burl slab. Wow, that's nice too. That's really nice. A little dry maple burl slab. Really curly and quilted. It is, we won't count this end that flies off of it. We'll just count it here because I would, if it was me, I'd trim that off. So we're going to go to there, which it is about 30 inches. 30 by 20 by 2 inches over there. 2 inches over here, 2 inches. Let's flip this over. See the other side. Well, that worked out good, huh? That sprayer's working good.
Got
Good.
Bob the Builder over here.
Man, look at that curl. Starting to spalt in the curl. Quilted curly maple burl redwood slab. We'll start this one out at 140. 140, and it is really curly and quilted. Look at that curl and quilt in it. Oh.
$40 seconds.
You think Bob the Builder?
Yeah.
Well, just so happen to have the same threads as the old one.
I was calling you Bob the Builder. I said I was calling you Bob the Builder.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Just had the same threads on the pipes as the other ones. It happened to work out.
20
Pop
seconds.
the builder.
Sailor said Roger should start a band called Spalted Curl. Mod Pod at
Spalted
140.
curl.
10 seconds.
A band called Spalted Curl. I don't know. Hey, Anthony, you got smoke on you?
4, 3,
I
2,
bet. Damn it.
1.
Gotta be a marble.
Time. All right, Mod
Signal?
Pod, you get that for 140.
Okay.
Is
Lot
that
number
signal?
36.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Smoke signal?
I wrote smoke signal. The marbles just really hurt my throat.
Sorry about that, Becky.
I don't know whose lighter
Pod.
that was. It wasn't mine.
This is dry too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna start these big waves. Somebody wants big Buckeye slabs, I'll put them up if somebody asks for them, but.
Yeah, well, you know how that works, George. You gotta spray for ants or something. It's so annoying. I think the whole town of Lolita is on an ant hill.
We don't get much ants around here. If
Really?
we get ants, we get like black ones off the wood or something. We get them at the house though. If we don't spray every week or every couple of weeks or whenever they spray, you can tell when they haven't come yet in a month's time when they're late. Ants show up. All right, beautiful California Buckeye Burl slab. This one measures 34 by 29 by about 2 1/8 inch thick on this one. We're going to start this one at 160. 160 on this one.
Thought you guys quit smoking.
I do. I smoke about 2 cigarettes a day. I just didn't want to put more chew in my mouth right now, so. Because I want to drink coffee. I see guys drinking beer and chewing. I don't know how they do it because I don't want to drink the chew. You know, I don't want to do that. So when I want to drink something, I have to stop chewing for a little while, and I wanted some coffee, so
40 seconds.
Be doing some planning.
I usually put it out or just have it in my hand sometimes, but.
30 seconds.
You wait.
Hard to get Buckeye this time of year, guys.
You wait. By 10 o'clock
10
tonight,
seconds.
Mary will hustle up a vehicle. You have a new truck tomorrow or a car or something.
Get from one of these guys who's
5,
talking.
4, 3, 2,
People-
1. Time. No
it-
bids.
Wow, nobody wants the Buckeye today. Okay.
Oh, it's Steve. At 172. Oh, and Joe.
You want another pallet?
Steve, do you want another pallet?
Steve McQueen.
So, what,
And that's slot number 37.
Or do you want to just ship there, Steve, or do you want to wait and see? Or what you like to do, just let us know. I took his spot, so I took a few guys' spots.
yeah. Only reason I was asking is because there was one guy had that spot where you put stuff by the stairs. There was one old like he was there. You know, the guy that had the name right there. And the name was in the bathroom, and the old light was another guy's spot.
Oh, that's probably was I couldn't find his name, and so I started.
He says,
him
well, yeah.
in the bathroom.
I moved it. That's all there.
I didn't see that, but I know that Leslie was saying she wants to make a center row and try to start stacking the wood, like me and Ashleigh did, because it's much neater looking. And the owner mentioned he didn't want shit stacked against the wall. He kind of had his email on me about it. He said it's scratching the walls up, but I do it here.
Yeah.
I mean,
we had cardboard. behind
we
the
had
wall.
cardboard, and the cardboard got, that's what I told him. I said, we did have cardboard. We have, I think these are pretty dry slabs. Some of them got,
The problem I see with it is putting them, stacking them up, guys get full lengths, then they get slabs, they get full lengths, and then.
right, we're gonna have to try to separate and try to stack some fucking now, because when we do those, we do all slabs or all, and then we put all the bulb lengths on shelves or
Yeah, I
something.
got that cart down there at Peters and all the metal.
Let's see.
The box thing, but.
46 by, you've been busy.
Yeah.
46 by 27. And it is a little bit of 2 1/4 inches thick. Let's see what we got here. This is one that we had a bit. Yeah, 12%. Down here, there's more moisture, around 22. 24. It's dry. It feels dry to the touch. It's just been out in the weather a little bit outside before we milled it. But it goes from anywhere from 12 to 25. But it will be. It'll be dry quickly. Redwood. They call this bastard whatever. Redwood curly. We have some of it that's tiger stripe too in here. I think the other side might start the tiger stripe in the curl. Really nice Redwood Burl slabs. And let's get a measurement. Did I get a measurement?
Yeah, I
did.
just need a price.
We're gonna do this one with no reserve, just to see
Or
what
no
happens
price.
here.
Is that the one from, that piece from Joe?
Yeah, that's the one Joe brought.
Yeah, that's the,
Yeah, this got that tiger stripe all through it.
that pile of stumps is one they cleared out and put along on the office, their property right there.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, some of it's soppy and,
Oh, yeah, well, it's been sitting there since 1950 probably, or
yeah.
since the trees they pushed out when they built Highway 101, right there.
Yeah, that's got the
40 seconds.
tiger stripe showing up through it and the curl. Nice little slab somebody can use. It was one salvage. I figured
30
because
seconds.
part of it we couldn't even use, and it was just too rotten.
Yeah.
And then the other one they brought, they're not gonna be happy with me next time, because
20 seconds.
I'm gonna offer them a lot less for whatever they got because they owe me.
Yeah.
Because that stump was no good. It's literally no good. I don't even want to cut it.
10
Just
seconds.
straight and rot all through it. Just bad rot area, like
Five,
all the way through
four,
it too. It's
three,
like
2, 1.
we cut it, we
time.
took it right off the
That
mill.
goes to Steve for 80. Thank you, Steve. Lot number 38.
Some of them are really nice, other ones are just, you know, not, that's got a lot of curl and the tiger stripe look figure in it. And we had a couple of these hide back behind there. These are those second growth brain burl slabs. Those two-tone too. These are nice. Just sitting behind a whole bunch of slabs for in here in the auction room. Still fairly green. It's heavy as hell. Oh my lord, it is heavy. Pure burl. It is 38 by 26 by 2 1/4. This is that rainbow lace and bird's eye. It's going to be 2-tone, maybe 3-toned as it dries. The center will be all red and the sides will be really nice slab.
That'd be a cool bar.
Thought you quit drinking.
Meh.
Yeah.
She started again.
That's right. She's old enough.
All right, we're going to start this one at $200. Good deal on this, guys. Just trying to clean up some stuff. This is a really nice, huge 38 by 26. Heavy duty redwood.
$40 seconds. Slavic at 200. $30 seconds.
Wow. Serious figure in this. It's going to really be nice when it's all the way dry. It's going to be like 3 tones
20 seconds.
of colors in it. Really nice.
Mike at 211. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Ooh, Slavic at the last moment with a bid of 225. Lot number 39, thank you.
We have some more of the no reserve slabs over here, and then we have the ones that aren't no reserve. Let's see some of the no reserve slabs here. This one's definitely showing the tiger stripe now. All through it, the black line is just every other grain line there. It does have along the sides, everywhere along these sides is it's got rot. It's literally been sitting out of the ground since the 50s. So it's starting to rot around the sides, but that's amazing if that redwood will last that long. But the live edge around the sides will have to be cleaned up. But it is that really nice tiger stripe looking figure. We'll get a front view of it here. Can get you guys a measurement. It is 38 by 28. It should be right around, and it is 2 1/4 inches thick. Turn this guy over. I think that is the front side. Either side could be actually the way the live edge goes, so you could use either side. And it's a no reserve slab, so go for it. No reserve on that one. Dum dum da doo dee dum.
Joe at 35.
Everybody likes the no reserve stuff.
40 seconds. George at 37. 30 seconds.
Shoot, man, we ought to put up a sign tomorrow and
Joe at
put
42.
fresh copy.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I get down here about 7 o'clock and sell a bunch of it.
$2 a thing. We got plenty
10
of cups
seconds.
and
Michael
lids.
at 45.
Yeah, I can put a table out front there and just sit there.
5,
It'd make
4,
money of selling
3,
coffee to everybody.
2, 1. Time. Highest bidder goes to George for 52. Thank you, George. Lot number 40.
Don't know. We got loads of slabs in here, and just I'm looking for like cheaper stuff. What was this again, Anthony?
What?
This
Willow.
because I don't ever deal with this stuff, but there's one in here. I think it's about dry too. We had a bunch of this, and we had a customer that had this stuff sitting out there that never paid, a pallet guy, and yeah, 12%, 12% MC. It's been sitting outside for a long time. And it is Willow Burl. Little slab.
Thanks for
Willow
hanging out with
Burl.
us, Danny.
Look at that. Only one. It's dry. It measures 29 by 26. And it is 2 inches thick. Turn around the other side. Willow Burl. No reserve. Whatever you guys want to do. Willow Burl slab. It'd be really good for like for resin stuff. Split it down the middle maybe. Flip it. Do like a ribbon down the center. It's dry. You can do that. Do some serving trays. Book match it. Be useful for something.
40 seconds.
Somebody bought a bunch of it.
Oh yeah, that when we had it all, there were some nice slabs of that though.
Yeah, there was.
30 seconds.
That's the only problem. We gotta go get water every time we want coffee.
Almost at
'cause
25.
You don't want to drink the water
Joe
coming
at
out of this
40.
building.
No.
You might die.
20 seconds. Michael at 45.
Yeah, definitely.
10 seconds.
Off a guy's life, that's for sure.
One drink, 2
5,
years gone.
4,
2
3,
drinks, 4 years
2,
gone.
1. Time. Joe Troyer, the last moment with a bid of 52. Lot number 41. Thank you, Joe.
All right, we'll try one of these guys. These are almost dry, man. These things are pretty nice. I like these. So if they don't sell, we can put them up in our wood shop because I like to do a nice bar top out of 2 of these. We got a couple of these, and these are just really nice redwood. These are old growth, curly quilted. Bird's eye periodically through it, you know, which comes with most all the old growth, you know, especially the stump areas. Really nice slab. Stunning, curly, quilted, live edge slab.
Measurements?
Measurements. This is 46 by 36. And it is 2 1/4 thick. And we'll start this one out at 185 is a screaming deal for this slab. 185 crudely quilted old growth redwood. Beautiful colors, bird's eye periodically through it. Lots of amazing figure. It's a really nice slab. Tons of bird's eye on that side.
Forty seconds.
Makes me wonder how many of those piles of those stumps there is along the 101.
You know anything about
20 seconds.
whisper generator?
Whisper Watts?
Whisper watts? Are they one of those like the
I think we
Caltrans
just
has,
have,
or
No, they're just diesel generators.
the guy has
slabs of
one
it, but
on
10
Craigslist.
seconds.
He wants $1,500 for it. He says it's a screaming deal.
This guy's got the unit.
5,
Oh, is
four,
it? It does-
three,
needs a radiator.
2,
45, it's,
1.
Is it
Time
beat?
yeah, it's one of the
George?
stumps that's set up against the trees.
for 187.
Okay, he said it was a screaming deal on the.
Lot
so-
number
Oh, it is a
42,
good deal.
thank
You
you.
can park it out, make a bunch of money on it, but, that's the same guy's got the humidifiers.
I'm looking for just to back up a second one if I find a cheap one. But like I saw another one on there, 24,280 hours.
Yeah, look for light plants. They're called light plants. That's what those little generators are.
Light plants.
It's like a 10 kW, 10,000.
Yeah, I was looking. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for a gigantic one. I was looking for around 10K.
George,
Because 10K would be enough to run our shop, I think, for the most.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, Brett
We
was
don't-
asking any myrtle bulb blinks or I don't know what HF means, but
Myrtle bull blanks? No, I don't think so.
and then
No, we don't have, that myrtle was one of a kind, just like something I bought off a guy, because I don't normally buy myrtle, because most myrtle don't look like that. And that's why I usually don't buy it, because I've bought myrtle and I've had bad luck with it, kind of like the maple, the guys don't like the whiter. So when I buy myrtle, when you first buy it and you mill it, whether it's been out of the ground for a few years or not, when you mill it, it's pretty white and not a lot of brewing. Every now and again, a really nice one will come along, but it's real rare. So I don't buy too much myrtle wood just because it just isn't a big seller for us. So, you know,
well,
yeah,
lucky for
I'm gonna-
George, he's a pallet.
I'm gonna stop
Joshua.
buying maple because the guys just are not buying maple. I've been sending the maple away over to George Buck just because I haven't been selling it. Nobody's been buying the maple, so.
So Roman says go to the city surplus auctions for the generators.
I'm looking for one with low hours. It's hard to find. Our generator I got from Anthony sold me the one we got now, and it's a big one. It's a, I think 24K, but I don't need anything that big. But our sawmill area is all off grid. So we need it for the planers, you know, the band saws, all that kind of stuff. We got really nice Claro walnut. This is a cookie cut slab. Cookie cut, live edge all the way around. 41 by 37 by 2 1/4. And I don't even need to look. I can tell you right now, the minimum I've seen these slabs is, the very minimum is what? $1,000, $1,200 maybe?
Oh, yeah, they're.
They go up from there,
Right,
you
like
know?
$800. How big is it?
It's, when there's-
41 by 37, 2
Yeah, it's a
1/4.
$800 slab.
Yeah, yeah, and it's getting there, it's almost dry. And we'll let this one go at a really good price, guys. Let me turn it around. He's got 40 on this side. But, super nice burl through it, seasoned for several years. That's probably all the splitting you're gonna see it done. And I can staple it if you guys like me to, and it won't do it no more at all. But it's barely split at all. I'm surprised it wasn't much bigger. super nice slab right there, man. And it's been sitting here for a while. Wow, it looks nicer than I thought. Quite nice. Once it darkens up like that and starts drying, it really looks nice. But I'll offer this for $450 if anybody's interested. That is a screaming deal on that slab. Almost guaranteed you ain't gonna find it anything that cheap anywhere.
Hey, Joe, that thing too is split it in half where that split is, and then flip it over and epoxy it together, or table it.
Yeah, they love them live edge, man.
Yeah, around them, yeah.
The cookie slabs, especially in the South, seem to be super duper popular. I personally don't like cutting cookie slabs. I think it's wasting a lot
40
of good
seconds.
burl. Because all the way to here, we get really top quality burl slabs. And then from here to here, we would cut bowl blanks.
30 seconds.
That's what me and Anthony do. And then you get the all eyes, all high figured. Because you see this slab, and
20
it's really
seconds.
nice. And then I'll show you the next slab. That's a burl cut slab. And you'll see the difference. There's the difference. This looks nice, though. I
10
like the
seconds.
live edge all the way around it. We don't sell. We put it upstairs and
5,
we'll make a table.
4,
It's ready to make a
3,
table.
2, 1, time. No
You see?
bids.
We can't even get $450 out of these, and those guys are getting $3,000.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing wrong? The wrong guys at the auction, huh? They don't want no walnut no more. Alrighty. That was definitely a screaming deal, guys.
What are these ones?
No, just a little Buckeye. I haven't been selling any Buckeye, so
Oh, no,
very little.
that's all right.
So,
Joshua
yeah.
says he's looking for redwood lace and Buckeye burl lace.
See, we have a smaller.
Look at that.
Don't get no better than that.
What's the other side of that one look like? Yeah, that's the one next to the cap. I made that one big cap.
That's how you cut a walnut burl. And that's what you get if you cut it right. That's a burl cut. And that is screaming nice.
It's almost
That
in the
is
shape of a heart. You
Almost
guys see
all eyes. Like walnut burl lace. Super nice.
that? Is that me or does that look like a heart?
Kinda.
Like an actual heart?
Aorta lines on the top.
33 by 31 by 2 1/4. Uh-huh.
It's being a troll.
2 1/4.
You know what?
Claro walnut burl premium ass slab. This thing's really nice. We're gonna start. Oh boy, that's nice.
Here, you still have a big old cap of that here somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless you sold it already.
I sold one cap on the statics. I don't know if it was this one. No, I think I still have this one.
Yeah, make all those nice big caps for you, keep selling them.
Yeah, I need to make those bowls because they make ridiculous money. And we're gonna start this one out at $375. $375 on this one. This one's a super, super premium nice. You won't find walnut any nicer anywhere. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It's walnut burl lace. Beautiful hardwood like that.
Lady at the store said that was the best cup of coffee she's ever had.
Yeah, it tastes so much
40
nicer
seconds.
on those K-cups than any other cup because it's like a fresh cup
Yeah,
each
yeah.
time, you
Each
know.
time, yeah.
When we started using those years ago, we
30
never went
seconds.
back. I did like having the big coffee pot because it was always a lot more coffee and it was there on demand, but
20 seconds.
this is too, you just gotta wait a minute.
Like real life jail or like Facebook jail?
Mike, community activity?
10 seconds.
Yeah, he's been in Facebook jail.
Oh.
Oh, my mom had a couple of
Five,
those too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Wow.
No bids.
Unbelievable.
Great.
Ray
That
coming
is
to the
as
rescue.
screaming premium as you can get. That is beautiful.
4?
Yeah.
So the
Thank you, Ray.
Buckeye so somebody asked for Buckeye, right? Just the men go right before I put this walnut up,
Yeah, it was Joshua.
or Redwood Lace, but the Redwood Lace is really expensive. You know, the price is off really high right now for Redwood Lace. And the stuff we got is the jeweler's lace. It's super expensive. I'll put up a slab of it, guys, but just to let you know, be prepared that you're gonna have to, you know, open up your pocketbooks a little for this stuff.
Yeah, it's the nicest stuff I've ever seen there at Redwood.
Well, I've been just kind of debating on if I even want to sell it, because I have not. I've had quite a bit of stuff like this, but not quite like this. This is as nice as it comes. And you won't find this. This is the hardest even here. I never see this. It's just, it don't grow that often that this tight. This is absolutely amazing. And the billets alone, we get about $400 for. You know, a pepper mill, we get 150 bucks for. This stuff is, look at this. This is insane figure. Just super, super tight. That's why they call it jeweler's lace, because it's so tight per inch. They can use it for jewelry because it's so, so tight. You know, think of knife scales made out of this, you know, the whole, oh geez, it's fucking nice. It's super nice. This one is 23 by about 22, and it is 2 1/4 inches thick.
2 billets. At least.
It's got a little bit of a little bad area right there. Goes about half an inch in. Not much. It has to be expected for some of this redwood. It's nice. Look at that son of a bitch. That is nice.
I got a genius idea.
What idea is that?
I'll wait till you get going, if you're going here.
The cheapest I can go on this guy is 600, guys. That is the very cheapest I can go. I'm sorry, this is just one of those pieces. We got a couple slabs of this. We do have some smaller, littler cuts, not many, but a few that aren't as big and as premium as this.
This is a book match right
And
here.
quite as, I mean, they're rare. Yeah, they're book match. There's 2 of them. They're an exact book match. I'd rather just keep this. We ain't
40
kept none of
seconds.
this, and every time I get it, I sell it all.
I haven't seen nothing like this. It's nice, I don't think.
When this is dry, it's gonna be insane
30
when it's
seconds.
dry.
That other stuff was
We
really
just,
nice,
if
too.
these don't sell, I'll just set these 2 upstairs and I'll try to forget about them. Because I made my money back on the
20
stuff I
seconds.
sold on the static,
Yeah.
so I'm in the clear. I might as well try to save some and
Video buy direct.
10 seconds.
Buy now.
because direct's more
5,
expensive.
4,
Yeah, direct's
3,
usually way more
2,
expensive.
One
Bids, it's gonna be
time.
gone.
No bids.
All right, we're just gonna keep those. That's just too hard to come by. I'll put those upstairs. They'll be dry in a month and a half. I will keep those. All right, let us know what you guys are interested in. The only
Chris
thing I
Leslie
have
Howard.
is,
He's gone. Are they boxing their stuff?
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got a gift certificate. I gave him a late gift certificate. Just the one. I'm not selling the other one. I shouldn't. I actually shouldn't sell either because it was after the clock. But I'll go ahead and give Chris one. But that's it. I'm not going to sell no more of that price. That's two. I get $400 to $500 for a billet. There's 2 billets in there. That should have went for $800. Yeah, that one's nice too. I gave him a late certificate. I guess he said he had one or didn't have one or something. I can't remember the situation, but all of his stuff when he buys like the stuff at the static auctions, make sure you box it. Give me the price because he has to pay for shipping
Right.
and his gift certificate too.
Okay.
But I wrote him down. I got him in a book here, so make sure each week we just get his total and then ship it, and then I'll tell you when he's run out.
All right, Alfredo's looking for caps.
Not too many. I keep the caps because I'm turning them right now. I might have one or two. I'll dig in there and see what I have. But yeah, that was you know, that's a hard hit because the gift certificates were a Christmas thing. And it was only 20, and plus they got 25% off or 20%, whatever it was, I can't remember. So you think so that ended up being $500 if he got 20% off.
Yeah.
So that went for $500. That's just not acceptable. I shouldn't have, that was only for an auction item. My own fault. I should not be auctioning that redwood lace. That's my own fault, so. Winner to the guy that gets it. No more of that stuff though. We got some billets of it, but the slabs we're gonna hold on to because they're just too hard to come by.
Is that clerical
What did he
or-
want? What were people asking for?
Caps.
Oh, caps, and I'll see what I have in caps here in a
Well, that's
second.
High tensile bass stone, old growth pearl.
I was about to ask. It looks
Yeah,
like
this is bass stone. Yeah, this is
I mean bass dog.
very, very nice. Fiddleback bass stone. Very expensive this stuff is. Rifle handles and stuff are made out of this. Pistol handles, everything, and they're super, super nice. Hard to come by. Like Anthony said, he called it something, high
High
tensile.
tensile old growth bass stone pearl.
It's so, the fiddleback so tight in it. It's amazing. And it's burl. You don't get bass stone and burl that often. Really nice. It's old growth.
He said it sold logs for,
26 by 10 by 2 1/8. Huh?
he said they sold those logs for like $5 a pound or something.
Yeah, it was 5 or 6. Yeah, and they were like freaking ridiculous weight. Those logs were.
25,000 pound logs.
Yeah.
$5 or $6 a pound or something.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. High tensile bass stone, that's what it was.
High tensile.
Yeah.
Reserve or no
Super
reserve?
high figured. 175 is the opening bid on this, and that is a giveaway price, guys. That's super nice. Kind of hurts, that does. Every single time I have redwood lace, Adam did the same thing,
Yeah.
and that hurts. You know, Adam's was worse because
Well, yeah, but.
of the
Yeah,
situation.
you got- yeah.
The gift certificate's different, but, you know,
40
we
seconds.
expected the gift certificate stuff to be already done.
Done.
But I gave it to him
But you
because
did tell me-
he said he bought it, but Leslie,
30 seconds.
Jeff actually never had his name down. I looked at all the names and his name wasn't there.
Kevin at
Unless
175.
she might have missed it, you know,
Yeah.
because
20
I don't
seconds.
normally do
Sold
gift
a lot, but you
certificates
did
this
tell
time
me
of
good for a
year.
You did say they were good for a year, so.
They're good for a year if you bought them at that
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
yeah. They
10
are good for a
seconds.
year, but.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Who bought,
1. Time.
who bought the lace,
George
David?
But
At 187.
Just know that you're very lucky there, David.
It wasn't David, it was Chris.
Chris. You're very lucky, Chris, on that lace, because I didn't even
George.
want to.
He got.
You can
he
hear
snuck
me
in last
bitching
minute
about it.
At 187.
Because I paid more than that for it. I guarantee that stuff cost us buco. I mean, we don't get that cheap. We can't. Every time somebody finds that, it's normally around $250 for a board foot of that stuff. And these guys know that it's highly expensive. So when they bring it into me, you know, I don't get it real cheap like you would think. Not with that particular burl. That stuff.
even Roger can talk him into selling it cheap.
I try. Yeah, I try. I try to get it.
So Chris
I
says
try
that
to
he
get-
appreciates you.
I try to get it cheap, but I don't get the lace cheap. That stuff is insanely expensive because it's so you just don't see it. You see all the Redwood Burl that we have, but you don't see that type of Redwood Burl. That's the gold of the redwood for sure. So what were people asking for? Let us know what you want. Hey Bobby, long time no see. What's up, brother? Goddamn. You must be out there working, doing something. I see a post from you every now and again, but I just don't see you. You used to be right here.
There he is.
You want to go to small bowl blanks, small stuff guys, or do you want to do Buckeye slabs? I can do one of our premium slabs. I'll put one of them up. We are almost out. We got to go harvest more again next month sometime. I'm hoping to have Anthony, but he starts work, and I suck on an excavator. Just
Make it work.
well, ask Bobby. I suck on the excavator. I'm really good on the Bobcat, but I really suck on the excavator. I got a total of 6 hours in my whole life on the excavator.
So Brett says
So
Buckeye,
I so need Anthony.
Buckeye caps. Bobby says
Yes, don't
school,
got
work
Buckeye
and work.
caps.
Kevin's looking for bowls.
Oh, that's right. He's going to school. I forgot about that. Going to school. I couldn't do it. He's way younger than me, so I can't go back to school. That'd kill me.
Michael is looking for bowls.
Check this baby out. This doesn't sell. I think it's going in my house. Wouldn't that make a beautiful little mini bar? A bigger bar? I need 2 of them though. I need to go a lot longer.
You only sold 700 of them last year. Wait, probably more like 7,000 of them last year.
I sold a lot. Yeah, I sold too much. That's a beauty. That's a gorgeous slab there. Let me see, get the whole thing in the picture. It's a big slab. But it's another
Measurements?
expensive slab, so it probably, it's for that special person. It's dry. It's been sanded to 120, I think. 53, yeah, that's a good size slab. 53 by 37.
Ooh, pallet only.
2 inches thick.
You can stuff that in a box.
Not if another person gets it and
It's only 1 inch. Cut the corner off.
Or you cut
Don't listen
the
to
corner
him.
off then.
Don't even listen to his ass. You do what you want to do, hon.
Don't gotta listen to me.
He's giving you all kinds of shit. $750. That's the best price I can do on this slab, guys. This is easily worth twice that. It's dry. It's pure beauty. $750.
Yeah, you probably have a few of those, Steve.
Yeah, videos never do these things justice, man, but this one's really, really nice. There's eyes everywhere. You can't hardly see them, all the red and the gray, but they're just, this thing is just stunning. Gorgeous slab. I'll make an amazing bar out of it, is what I want to do with it. I want one for the house. I want to go across the whole wall, though. I really want
30 seconds.
it to be much bigger. But I have some more slabs upstairs that I could steal.
When I get that big giant one out, we go down there today.
20
Take
seconds.
up some big giant slabs. I went down by the corner of that fence, it's huge.
Oh God, yeah, there's some monsters. I saw a few of them that were just ridiculously
10
big.
seconds.
And since we're pulling out the rest of them,
5, 4,
but I couldn't get
3,
to it. That's the
2,
problem.
1. Time. No
Yeah,
bits.
that's fine. That's a $2,000 slab. That's one nice slab. That thing's worth thousands.
It's just a little bit too wide, Ray.
See, 1 inch.
You can make a box for it.
Cut this nubbin off, it'll be 36.
What is the total measurement?
53. It's under 70 tall.
See?
Oh, it's 37. You literally cut this nub off.
Nipple off there.
That one nipple would make it boxable.
Shut up, Anthony.
He's right though, one nipple would
Well,
make
that's
that
fine, but-
I mean,
boxable.
I'll do it right now if you want.
This nipple right here, that's the only thing stopping it from going in a box.
But-
So-
Get it?
If you would like that, Ray, we'll box it. We'll have to cut this one little nipple off here. Let us know. I'll just put it back in the big pile. That's the smallest of the big ones too. And that thing is beautiful, man.
Think an inch don't matter, it will mess up the box.
No, we'll make it 36 inches though. So you'll be able to put 3 36 boxes on there. Or 2, and it would fit perfectly.
So did you want that, Ray?
Nip it off.
Nip it off. Just a little nipple.
I just want to be sure because it is $7.50. So
Do it
okay,
all back.
all right, Ray.
Put it in his big pile. This
Lot number
week,
47.
this week when you send out his, see if you can't box his real curly, dry redwood one.
Okay.
Because I like him to get that and see that. He's gonna
Yeah.
love that. That was an expensive slab. That was like $1,200-1,500 something. I'll offer these. So these are a 2-piece, and that's what I'm gonna do with them if I keep them. I'll offer them one time here before that. This is a 2-piece Buckeye. These are buck-match slabs. Make an amazing resin fill. And that's another one that I could use for a bar if I want to do the straight bar and put resin down the middle, which I think Mom would like most. She could pick out the colors that she wanted. But there's 2 of these guys. You guys can see them both there. There's 2 of them there. They're kind of side by side here. Buckeye Burl Slabs, 2-piece. I'll get some close-ups for them. But 55 by 27 by 2. And 56 by, I have to get this right in case it has to be palletized, by 22 by 2 1/4. So there's two Buckeye Burl slabs here. This is a river resin kit, Anthony would call it. 2-piece, and it has open bid of $275 on both slabs. It is a 2-piece. I'll get some close-ups of each slab here. Really cool, unique, like skinny slabs. Lots of eyes and burl all through it. Lots of really nice color in them. And it will be a 2-piece.
Thanks for hanging out, Ray.
Turn this around.
40 seconds. Thirty seconds. $20 seconds. Joe at 300. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Does
1.
Joe have a pallet?
Time. He does.
Oh, that's good.
Right, Joe.
I
you
like
get
the
that
Buckeye
for
to go on
300.
pallets so it don't get broken.
Lot number
you know.
48. Thank you.
I've been having billet breaking problems just lately.
What?
You know, so I don't know, UPS mishandling them. How the hell they break a 2-inch maple burl billet? But I got one guy that had a maple burl billet broke in half.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how, but I have to give them another one because some UPS sucks.
It wasn't me, because I put a whole
No, I know
thing
it
in
wasn't you. I mean, it was just them. I don't know. Throwing another box on top of it, I don't know.
there. Well, if they're light enough, then yeah, they're gonna toss them. Not caring what's inside.
Here's a smaller Clara walnut slab, and I'm gonna look for some caps here in a minute. I don't know how many I have, but I'll look and see. We might have a few in here. Really nice Clara walnut burl slab. That's a beautiful, beautiful slab. Clara walnut. I'll go off to the side here so it doesn't shine on it so bad. Look at the burl on that thing, wow. This one starts at 175. The measurements are 30 by 21 by 2 1/4. 30 by 21 by 2 1/4.
Oh, Steve says XPO broke a piece off of those 9-footers too. Dirty bees.
Oh, dirty bastard. Poor Steve. Well, he
Kevin
had
at
one
175?
XPO pallet come and it was upside down.
40
The
seconds.
big slabs are on top and the small ones are on bottom. And we sent him a picture before we sent it, you know. And, you know, Anthony's been like
Mike at
marking
175?
like the pallets, like really clear,
Yeah.
you know.
Here, do not lift from here.
Do not lift from here, lift from here. I mean,
20
he gives
seconds?
them directions.
Well,
We
it's
just
clearly
sent a
obvious.
pallet out that I hope to God doesn't get broken up because it's a big,
Mike
long
at
pallet. It's the
177,
biggest,
10
longest pallet.
seconds.
Like,
Steve.
it took 3/4 of it. Oh, was that
Yeah,
Steve's?
that was Steve, that big giant.
5.
Yeah, that, oh, was that,
4,
he got it
3,
then.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
2,
worried about that one,
1,
Steve. I was
time.
seriously
All right, Mike,
worried
you
about
get
that
that for
one because it was so
177.
long.
New pallet.
Lot number 49.
And I know
Yeah.
how they are, you know, because we've had problems with, and it happened to go to Steve. And the last pallet he had was a big, long pallet, was the one that had so many problems, you know. His pallet was upside down. It was
Yeah.
like,
Well, it's clearly obvious when there's 2,000 pounds of wood on one side, 400 on the other, 500 on the other. You don't pick it up and light in.
right, well, you know, and I'm pretty clear with them, like, please, please, when I load, because, you know, I'm the one loading all the pallets into their truck. And they could see, even when I picked Steve's pallet up, it was still teeter-tottering a little bit on my forks, because that pallet was, I forget how long it was. It was long. It was like 3.5 pallets long. It was a long pallet. So, you know, we want, oh man, I have some super extremely veneer grade large slabs of this Clara walnut, guys. You guys are gonna love this. And I'm got really good deals on this right now. Some of these bigger slabs. This is a monster. This is a full table slab. Look at this, guys.
Did you see what Steve says? Says they broke one piece off and stuck forks in another.
Oh man, yeah, because they don't care. Because they got a bunch of kids that are stupid. They just don't know. I mean, pallets are the best way to go to stop stuff from breaking. It's definitely better than UPS, but sometimes they ain't any better because they don't use their head. You have to use your brains and then read, because Anthony marks the pallets. You know, he's real clear about it because of the problems we've had in the past with the way they pick them up and stuff. This is a screaming nice, super nice, I think it's the other one that's shining so much because it's too far, it's too close up. But we'll back that one off. You guys get a front view of this beautiful slab. Look at this. This thing is really, really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the lid in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I still get that glare.
Thank you.
one lighter will do. Get up here
Yeah,
close.
there you
Look
Oh,
at this
your way.
slab, guys. This is super premium. Absolutely gorgeous.
He's trying to see the other screen and
Oh.
This burl on this thing is just amazing. Premium Clara Walnut Burl Slab. This is a veneer grade stuff. Just the video don't give this justice. There's just eyes everywhere through this thing. The pictures would be better than the video, I think. 43 by 37 by 2 1/4. You make crickets? A little more than 2 1/4. 2 1/2 there. No, 2 1/4 there. Yeah,
2
it's
1/2,
about
2 1/4.
2 1/4 inches thick. Take all that damn bark off there.
What? Did you complain, Steve?
They
Huh?
beat the shit out of his pallets right in front of him.
And then hit his truck
I just started
twice.
kicking my trailer, the one guy hit the side of my truck twice.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Did you go Karen on them, Steve?
I'm sorry,
You gotta
Steve.
Take a piece of pipe with you and whack him right across the mouth with it.
I mean, it's just a bunch of ignorant kids. That's why they don't know how to use their brains. They have not learned to use their brains yet, or something. I don't freaking know. They hit his truck twice.
How did you not have an aneurysm?
Oh, I would have. I mean, yeah. I mean, really. I mean, I would have went nuts. I would have lost my. Oh my God. Where did my butt go? I have a good big butt here. We're gonna start this one out at 400, guys. That is a screaming. This is a $1,800 slab. We actually sold one half this size, a cookie slab, on Etsy the other day for $1,000. I felt sorry. I had told the guy I would send him another slab for half price because I thought he paid a bit much for that slab, but she's selling them for $1,000, those cookie slabs. So
I wish I had my phone.
Slavic at 400.
that is a screaming deal for that slab. That's
40
a big
seconds.
slab. You can get like, if you do billets, you get like 3, maybe 4 billets out of that. It's a big slab.
Mike at 400.
That's a beautiful slab.
30 seconds.
God,
That's $1,000 all day long there.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you put that on Etsy that cheap, it'd be like gone.
20 seconds.
We need to start doing that, having some sales on Etsy. We haven't been having a lot of
Yeah.
time. We ain't putting nothing on Etsy in weeks.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Maybe, well, it's not my business.
10 seconds.
but
Mike at
between where you put
409.
it at auction and where you
Brian
figure
at
it should be.
452.
Yeah, we have.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Highest bidder looks like George at 457. Thank you, George.
Well,
George and Brian now.
we got some he cut this week, or we got some he cut last week of our premium slabs.
Lot number 50.
They haven't made Etsy yet because we haven't had time. And then Ashleigh, I know why Ashleigh ain't been here. She can say, and I got too drunk and I wasn't feeling good.
No, it
My
was
first
true.
beer.
But it might have something to do about you getting your tax return too.
Well,
Don't
no.
tell me that. Every year about tax return, I don't see her as much.
I had 1 4 Loco and it messed me up. And I'm like, what the heck?
Well,
Steve says it's hard to chew a guy's ass out when he's apologizing. You know, it's
yeah, I
just-
know, but
well,
like
no, still,
he should have
like, what
done
the
it in the
hell?
first place, and he's screwing up, If he's hitting your truck, if they hit my truck, I'd kill him.
No, that's when you call your insurance and make a claim. Like, what the heck?
Well, yeah, I do that too, but you make a claim, your insurance goes up, your truck's gone for a while.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they could just not hit your truck, that would be better. Holy shit, man, these are nice, Anthony. Look how they go from like all eyes and burl to this weird double figure down here. It's
Yeah.
all patchy and it's crazy cool. It's really cool looking.
It's gotta be the graft lines, it seems like the graft.
Yeah, that's a graph line, but it's just not.
It's on an angle instead of straight.
Wow, that is so nice. And look, let's get a close up so you guys can see this burl in there. Hopefully this picture does it justice. Yeah, look at that. Look at those eyes. Just freaking cool. All right, let's get some measurements for you guys on this one. You guys get a good look, see. I'll turn it around. This one is 40 by 36. 2¼ inches thick. 40 by 36. 2¼ And if you guys saw the cookie slab and then you look at this, the only thing about the cookie slab is down here it would have, you know, 2 more little live edge areas. But you could make this live edge looking and you would get all this amazing figure rather than just a little bit of burl around the sides. I personally hate cutting cookies. I just feel like you're just wasting a good burl.
On that mill just perfect too. You don't.
Yeah, sometimes you can get live edge slabs if you get them just right. You got them pretty good.
Yeah, no, pretty good, but I mean, if you get that, watch where that biggest crack is in
Yeah,
the stump, and then you can.
that's important too,
You get
you know.
that thing flat, you only mess up one, maybe mess up one slab.
And you can get 0 cracks in them as well,
Yeah,
because they're already been drying 4 years.
Yeah, if you
So-
cut them with the crack up and down, you lose a bunch.
Look at that, guys. Wow, that is absolutely amazing slab. We're gonna start this one out at the same price, 400. It is a ridiculous, just like the last one. I think it's probably the match to the last one.
I think so.
It is super nice. I don't know about this one. Yeah, it's a KOA thing. Started getting a little bit rotten in the middle,
40
but
seconds.
it's a big old KOA slab, that's for sure.
I was cutting that.
Kevin at 400.
It wasn't fun. It chattered like a must. The whole mill was
30
chattering.
seconds. Mike at 409.
Till we got to the mill here, he eased up a little bit. You knew it was
Put a little bit
rotten.
of an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I had to. You could not have done that straight on. It would have been terrible. When you
Dan, what a
10
steal.
seconds.
Yeah, Roman's been watching for a while. He knows.
yeah, and we
5,
sold these last year.
4,
That
3,
we're not even
2,
close to this premium for
1.
800.
Time. All right, Mike, you get that for 409.
They're worth.
Lot number
they're worth the
51.
good
Sorry about
$1,000
that,
bucks.
Kevin.
That's why you come to our auctions, guys. You get it at below wholesale costs for a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. So, and then you guys can make good money on them, and that's the point. Everybody makes a little.
That Matt Dixon's pallet's getting pretty full over there.
Mr. Dixon, did you hear Anthony said your pallet's starting to get pretty full, so you could probably pack it up anytime you were ready, and we'll ship that off to you anytime. I got this monster of a slab here. It's the we cut this big old KOA stump, this big son of a bitch. Some of it was a little bit more rotten. This one's had,
Yeah,
it's
we got you, Mike.
really,
You have a pile in our little storage shop. You got it, or? Oh my goodness.
one heavy KOA piece. Whew.
You have trouble lifting it.
The right here around this white area, it's rotten though. But it's still super nice KOA. And I was cutting small blanks of this stuff, just 2x2s and stuff off this stump, and then a few billets. There's one down here. You can see this burl is just absolutely stunning. It's curly, burly, but the center area is right here is rotten. The rest of it, the bottom's good. The bottom white area is fine. That's the sap. This here is a rotted area right in here. I'll get some close-ups. This is KOA, guys, and it is a big, nice, beautiful slab of it. You could do resin fill if you wanted to with this killer piece. Look at the figure in it. It is super nice.
Roman says, where did you find koa and Cali hardwood to find?
Yeah, it's hardwood to find, but there is areas in Northern California where it's been growing in people's yards for years.
Yeah, this was a tree they took out because it had that rot started. This thing's been sitting up there 2 years before I met you.
Yeah, and then I saw it and I bought it right away, but I didn't know it was koa at the time. We didn't know what it was,
Yeah, it was
remember?
acacia.
And then, so, yeah, acacia is koa.
Yeah.
A 46, good God, this is a big one. 46 by 35.
I know I cut a round off it.
2 1/8 inch thick.
Cut a round off when I first got it, tried splitting it, what a bugger.
And then you made those billets for me out of some of it. And,
Oh, the mill, yeah.
and then that tooth came flying off
Yeah, it
almost.
doesn't like to cut this stuff.
Do you have a reserve?
We're gonna start this one at 400. That is a absolute screaming deal. It is a super duper hardwood to find. It is really expensive. It's one of the most expensive woods on the market. This other side has less rot to it. As we went further in, we came into the rot, so it's very, very salvageable. Could add some resin fills to this. It's absolutely gorgeous piece, and if not, I'll
30 seconds.
do a koa table and some resin. Get a small fortune for it. Wow,
20 seconds.
looks pretty cool on that side. A lot less rot in it.
I'll leave it just like that, put it in the resin.
10
The resin
seconds.
will just soak up in that.
Yeah, it would. It would, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time? No bids?
Alrighty, we'll keep that one then, because doing a table out of this would make a small fortune. At the prices per board foot with this stuff, I don't even know how many board feet are in here, but a lot. We'll just set it by that Buckeye. Nobody's gonna buy
Oh,
those
George.
Buckeye slabs.
Yeah, I knew he'd be there.
All right, George. Lot number 52.
You have a problem coming in after the clock, George? Good
I
Lord.
already had the table in mind. Yeah, I hope you got some things in mind. You got enough wood to.
You better got a lot of things in mind.
Yeah.
Because we've been sending a lot of pallets to you lately. Okay, ready, set.
Oh, standing right here. Measurement's already on it.
30, 33, 2 1/8.
What?
30 by 33, 38, 30,
Oh my God. Okay, let's start over.
38 by 33 by 2 1/8.
Okay. What the heck?
Wow, that's nice. It's already two-toning out real nicely. Guys, one's gonna be nice. Redwood, that's like that brain burl second growth, really beautiful wood. We're gonna start that one at 175. I think we started the other one, the match to that, at 200, somebody bought earlier.
175.
175.
Okay. Forty seconds.
Get that turned around.
30 seconds. Slavic at 175. 20 seconds.
Boy, is that gonna have some killer figure
10
lace
seconds.
and bird's eye all through that thing. That's cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Slavic, you get that for 175. Lot number 53. Thank you.
And then you go to the North Pole?
No, he's filling up water.
Oh. Oh! Alright, what do we got? See, I told you all the smaller slabs were in the back.
53?
Yes.
I knew we cut some smaller, really premium veneer grade slabs and they were just hiding in the back. This one measures 37 by 28 by 2 1/4. Opening bid on this one is $225. Really screaming deal on that. $225. Claro walnut burl slab. Beautiful slab. Bring this guy around.
Forty seconds. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. Kevin at 225, Brian at 227, Matthew at 228, 10 seconds.
25, what the heck?
5, 4,
Yeah, I
3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Matthew, you get
Kinda
that
cheap.
for 228.
It was a smaller slab though.
Lot number
but
54.
real premium.
Oh, yeah?
Good sign, right?
All right, I think we're done with the slabs. I don't think anybody else is. We'll go to, we got lots of turning stocks, billets and bowl blanks, all kinds of stuff yet. So, unless somebody particularly wants one, all we have is a lot bigger slabs, maple and Buckeye and Claro walnut, but a lot of large slabs. So, unless somebody is interested in some larger slabs, have to let me know and I'll be happy to put them up. But we'll go back to some of the smaller stock rather than the humongous stuff. Before we go tonight, I have to try to get some more turning stock done midway through here. We'll get started here. Start with one of these beauties. I said I had some more of this really nice jeweler's lace and some a bit smaller pieces. This next one's going to be 9.5 by 2.5 by about 2.5. It's about, I'm just making sure here. It's 2.5 by 2.5. 2 1/4. I can't hardly see that tape measure anymore.
Right there. Close the door?
Yeah, it's more like, it's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Redwood Jeweler's Lace, really, really, really nice. Stunning stuff. I'm gonna start this one out at 75. It is 9 1/2 by 2 1/2 by 2 1/2.
2 1/4 by 2 1/4.
Or 2 1/4, sorry. Yeah. Freaking wires everywhere.
Seconds. 40 seconds. Kevin at 75, 30 seconds. $20 seconds.
I thought I just saw Taz, but maybe not.
10 seconds.
Maybe somebody-
Jesse at 77.
Maybe somebody else has a black dog that looks like Taz.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Jesse, get that for 77. Lot number 55. Thank you.
All right, guys. This is a cap of that same stuff, but it's the cap off of it, and it's killer. Let's see, it's got really thick bark on it though. That bark's really thick. Pretty good sized thick bark on it. 18 by 15 with an overall about 3 1/2. That's including the big thick bark that's on it. You can see how thick that bark is. So you're probably gonna lose a bit there, you think. Get a picture and then I'll set it up. Look at this. Jeweler's lace. That's not cracks either. That's black lines in the lace. That's killer. It does that near the edges of the cap. Start that cap out at 85. Redwood Jeweler's Lace cap. It does have heavy, thick bark on it, so please take an account for that. It's not going to be 3 1/2 inches thick once that bark comes off. Which is why I'm not selling it real expensively high.
40 seconds. Paul at 85. Bobby at 85. $20 seconds.
Bobby's address will be different.
Paul
No,
at 91.
Won't be
Jesse at
San
88.
Diego, will it?
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Jesse at the last moment with a bid of 95. Lot number 56. Thank you, Jesse. Sorry about that, Alfredo. Just a bit after.
Good for no one. All right, let's see what size we got here. Clear this off. 24 by 9 overall. And this is about 1 1/8 inch thick.
Bobby says, nope, I shouldn't be buying until I'm set up here.
What now?
He was responding whatever you
I should, right. Probably should if you're not set up yet. Redwood Jeweler's Lace. Man, this one's nice. Look at that, guys. It's 1 inch thick, super tight lace everywhere through this thing. We're gonna start this one out at 125. Few insanely nice nice scales if you do that. Like, God, crazy nice. Whole shitload of pin blanks if you do that. Awesome serving tray if you do that. Really nice serving tray if you do that.
40 seconds.
I want to do that.
You know, my
Put
birthday just around the corner, about $500 in tattoos.
You got your tax return.
Not yet.
$500
I want to get a
in
half.
tattoos.
I want to get my sleeve done. Michael at 1:30, 20 seconds.
You even gonna be able to handle that much tattooing at
What
one
are
time?
you talking about? I'm fine. 10 seconds.
Yeah, wait until you have your breast done
Well, that's not gonna
and
happen.
go across your nipple. Hurts like hell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Paul.
I had the guy call me a wussy.
140. Well, yeah.
But it hurt. It was
Lot
across
number
my nipple.
57, Paul.
That hurt like hell.
I don't know why you thought that'd be a good idea. What was that, like your first tattoo?
No, well, no, I only had little ones though. You
Uh-oh.
know, I never had anything like a whole dragon on the side of my chest. No. Ba 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 ba
trying to
ba.
get
What
my
else we
form.
got here for you guys? Let's see. Got all kinds of different sizes of this stuff too. What we got here? We got a couple cool blocks here. I didn't waste any of this stuff, and I wanted to have stuff for the guys that don't do great big stuff. So this is like a pot call blank, just out of the heart. It's really nice. It's a 4x4 by a little more than 1.5 inches thick. 4x4, 1.5 inches thick. Pure jeweler's lace. Then we have another block here to go with that one.
Paul did.
And this piece measures 7 by 3 3/4 by 1.5. And not quite as premium as that last piece. There's areas that are.
My husband does that, Steve. I don't know how you guys do it.
2-piece. We're going to start out the 2-piece at $65. I fell asleep getting that too. Yeah, I would have, except for, them, crossing right around the nipple area of my chest. That hurt like merry hell.
Are you just saying because I'm a girl I can't handle getting a tattoo?
No, not at all. I'm just saying that
I didn't make a peep. on
most
mine.
girls can't.
I've only had like a 3 or 4 hour session anyways, so.
Yeah, mine was long. The outline was like 6 hours or
30
something, but
seconds?
the shading was like 7, 8 hours.
Slavic at 65.
Not all at once though, like a couple hours and then a break and a couple hours and a break.
20 seconds. Rich is asking, any chance are you sitting on any manzanita root burls?
Oh, maybe. I completely forgot about them.
10 seconds. Paul at 67.
I still got some. I gotta go get another load soon.
5, 4,
Picked all the
3,
good stuff out.
2, 1.
Way back
Time.
down south.
All right, Paul, you get that for 67.
Only adds
Oh yeah, I bet that
an hour
hurts,
and a half
Steve.
from trip.
Lot number 58, Paul.
Let's see. Try to pick you out a good one, manzanita burl here.
No, I only have my arms done. And my
I
hand.
don't know what the hell that is.
That burned. So get my hand burned a little bit.
Or that. Oh, that's the black dog I saw. Yeah, definitely not who I thought it was. Oh!
He's looking, I think, for the manzanita.
All right, this is a resin one. Do this one first. Because I had guys asking for these ones that had inclusions and ouch, heavy, hurt my finger.
Move your finger.
It'll sit there.
Ooh, ouch, sailor.
So this is a big old chunk of manzanita burl, like a half. It's got a rock in it, so you want to get that out before you do anything there. See, 14 by 16 by about 8. It's a big chunk, big half. For like resin fill, it's got a big inclusion in it. Big inclusion back there. This is just a half piece, and then I'll get some holes here for you guys too. Get in the picture.
Bobby says it's not a rock, it is dual media.
That's a big rock. There's a big rock in there. I can't get it out though. I have
Do
to
you
get
have
some
a,
tools to get it out, so you gotta,
Reserve?
$75 on that one. That guy. That's a big old half. Down, looking for nice whole ones here. Got a few of them.
Really, Brett? Or are you messing with me? Kevin at 75. 40 seconds. Rich at 75.
We got some small ones too.
30 seconds. Rich at 80. $20 seconds.
Bowling ball. I haven't had a chance to turn mine. I got one on the
10
lathe
seconds.
ready to turn. I ain't done it yet.
5,
Sure, I'm
4,
gonna be sharpening
3,
tools forever.
2, 1, time. All right, Rich, you get that for 80. Thank you. Lot number 59.
Alrighty. That's that manzanita. I completely forgot about our manzanitas.
What the heck? Thank you, Rich.
Yeah, this is a nice little whole one. Seasoned nicely. Solid. It measures, let's say, 15 by 12 by 10. Not exact measurements, but, you know, there's that one.
Pretty good.
59 was Rich Reynolds, his box.
Okay.
Do you have a reserve?
Yeah, we'll do 85 on this one. Solid whole manzanita burl. Cheap, we gotta be cheaper than everybody. Well, nobody really gets manzanita, so. I saw some on Etsy. Oh my God. There was, I don't know, a couple manzanita burls, 750 bucks. It was like expensive. It was real expensive.
I just
What?
want to finish my Jurassic Park sleeve. Is that too much to ask? 40 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that was a good page.
30 seconds. Kevin at 85. But I want to get like dinosaurs and the UFO coming down. Like grab them up. Rich at 85, 20
Okay.
seconds.
You're gonna have the weirdest sleeve everybody's ever had. Most people have, you've seen sleeves. Yours is gonna be different.
10 seconds. Well, I've always been a bit weird, so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, Rich, you get that for 90. Lot number 60, thank you.
Do. Another lovely piece of this redwood lace. 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 by 1 1/2. Check this out. Call blanks, pop calls, whatever you do, it's gonna be screaming killer. Look at this.
Is it just that one, or is there?
Yeah,
two?
just this one. We'll start it at $65. And we'll have to start doing some more turning stock here. We've got bunches of it.
40 seconds.
Running low on good manzanita.
30 seconds.
I picked through and got all the nice solid ones out of that load. There's half a load there, but it's half a load of crappy ones.
Make a circle out of those
20
things,
seconds.
Cut them real thin and take some like.
Paul at
aspen or
66.
Walnut or something. And make another circle and put those on top.
Kevin at 65, 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Coasters?
yeah, coasters sell really good at Christmas time. I
5,
I sell the hell out of them at Christmas time.
3, 2, 1.
Make all kinds of different
Time.
designs.
Sorry, Kevin, that goes to
Want to
Paul
make
for
a designer
66.
coaster.
Lot number 61.
And that's the idea, come up with your own ideas. Once we get that wood shop going, it'll be fun watching you guys come up with ideas. That's the purpose of having you up, getting everybody, because everybody has different ideas. All right, this is a big hole manzanita. It is 15, might be 16, but we're gonna say 15 by 12 by 11. Big old manzanita root burl. Price of the turned bowl blanks are insane. But there's a reason. I mean, I guess it's a hard wood to come by, and it's not an easy wood to turn. You got to be somewhat of a professional to turn these guys. They're dangerous too. They can blow up on you.
You just screw it to your car rim, put your rim back on, jack your car up.
We're gonna start this one at 85. You hear about Mom's refrigerator and freezer again? Getting unplugged?
Again? 40
Again.
seconds?
She caught it, but not in good enough time. She, everything was de-thawed, and she doesn't like to
Rich
refreeze
85,
anything that's
30
been thawed
seconds.
out. So it was thawed out.
Cooked those ribs yesterday, those things were bomb.
Yeah, Mom gave Anthony a bunch of it
20
because we did
seconds.
it again. It's killing us. We just bought all that stuff at Costco.
But who's unplugging it, though? Kevin at 87.
This time it was the plug-in. It was arcing
10
and
seconds.
not always working, and wasn't anybody's fault. It's just that
5,
plug-in's been
4,
overused.
You got a power
3,
bar on those
2,
fridges?
1.
Yeah. Well, I did
Time.
have.
All right, Alfredo, you get that for
I did
100.
have. You have to. If you don't,
Lot number
and
62.
you get a power surge, it'll burn those things up. I burned up 2 refrigerators that way. And then my insurance, my homeowner's insurance won't cover anything. Well, you'll have to lie and tell them that you did have a surge protector on. Because they won't cover anything that don't have a surge protector. My refrigerator got blown up last time we had that earthquake because of that shit, that surging crap. So I don't think I have any right now on the freezers because I got 2 power cords on it, but normally I do. On my fridge I do. 23, but by 9 by 2 1/4. I know why you're saying that too, because when those surge protectors blow and you don't know it, then you're in trouble again, because those surge protectors like to blow sometimes. This is pure, I know what you're saying, when those surge protectors blow and you don't know it, because they blow quite easily, they get loaded quite easy.
Yeah, they've caused more house fires than anything too, stupid things. I've had 2 of them things.
Our homeowner's insurance won't cover anything in our home that ain't covered, that
Really?
ain't surge protected, yeah. Most insurance is that way. Did I tell you 23
Yep.
by 9? I think it's 2 1/4 inches thick. Super, super nice Redwood jeweler's lace. Look at that, guys. Wow, that is a nice slab. We're gonna start this one out at 175. The match to this went for 240 at a static auction yesterday. The other one of these, I had 2 of them. Yeah, I don't know why they're so bitchy about those. They're very important on computers.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I don't have them on the
40
computer,
seconds?
they'll burn up my board like
No,
that. But
don't
computer
pull
is
the power.
different. They don't pull the same kind of power, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
I
saying
don't know
I
how
should
many
get a
of
surge
them I
protector?
busted
30
and
seconds.
didn't know. And then my fridge went, dark.
Well, you're
And
making
then-
me worried
Because
now. I
they,
don't
they,
have a surge protector on my computer.
yeah, you should have.
20
Because
seconds?
that's the only thing you should have. You don't have to have it on your fridges so much, because I think the 2 freezers out there, I just put extension cords on at the moment.
10
But
seconds.
I wanna get them
Hardwired.
hooked in, hardwired.
Jonathan
I'm
at
sick and tired of
176.
losing money.
4,
I can only
3,
do it so long.
2, 1, time. All right. Jonathan Kraft at 176. Lot number 63. Thank you.
MC 120.
Megan, Chris.
There's no such thing. There's no, they're,
They
That's
were
their name.
they were saying
That's their name.
that they didn't
MC
see the
Megan,
price.
Chris.
It's initials, Dad, not moisture content.
Jonathan Kraft. Yeah, Megan, Chris is their name. MC is their initials.
oh.
Yeah,
I was
Jonathan
thinking
Kraft.
of moisture don't, oh my lord. Okay, you had to really explain that one to me. Holy cow, I'm losing my, okay, bowl blank, I got some nice bowl blanks here, guys. Oh, holy cow. I was gonna say, God, that's a lot of moisture content, 120%.
Oh my goodness, what a mess. Yeah, that's weird, because I usually type it out, Chris. You didn't see my the Redwood Rogers thing?
We have some more. Well, that'll be coming up here shortly.
That was
We're
a
just
failure
switching
to
around.
communicate right there, holy smokes.
12 by 12 by 6.5. 12 by 12 by 6.5. Claro walnut burl, nice burl bowl blank. Does have that split in it. It's got some killer burl in it though. We'll start this one out at 75 just because of that split in it. You need to set this one upstairs, and then we need to set something hard on it
Yeah.
so it don't bow out on us.
$40.
I just got to. I can't sell everything. I'm bad
30
about
seconds.
selling everything. One of these nights.
Chris at 75.
If
20
these big
seconds.
Buckeye table slabs don't go, I should put them upstairs too and keep them.
Ten seconds.
We could do some dining room tables with chairs and everything.
5.
Outline the chairs in Buckeye
3,
too.
2, 1. Time. All right, Steve, you get that for 82. Lot number 64. Thank you.
Well, Steve's starting to build another pallet again, aren't you? Make it a little bit not as long this time. That was the second longest pallet in the career of our company.
If you bring me the tag, I'll write the little thingy on it. Where is it?
All right, we got a nice hollow form piece here. It is walnut as well. 15 by 6 by 5.5. Had something to do with the planing job, I'm sure. Super nice burl. Start that one out at 8E5, 8T5. Hollow form, Claro walnut, burl, turning stock.
$40 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. Chris is asking, are they dry?
No, they're not. They're seasoned 4 years, but they are not dry.
10 seconds.
The first 4 inches
Jesse
of
at
the burls
85.
are, but
5.
most of these
4,
came out closer to
3,
the center.
2, 1. Time. Sorry, Chris. Jesse gets that for 85. Lot number 65. Thank you.
Is this one just a,
It's a box.
it's a box?
Yeah.
All right.
What is it?
I don't know. Very curly quilted fiddleback walnut. Serious curl and quilt on that guy. It is 8 by 8 by 5.5. We'll start this one out at 65.
Steve says, I rented a storage shed and emptied out my garage of slabs Thursday morning and filled it right back up Thursday night.
I've done that before.
It'd be like that sometimes.
What are you guys doing?
Is someone playing a harmonica out there? Do you hear that? Do you hear that harmonica? You hear that? Who was doing that?
That's
30 seconds?
Larry.
Crazy Larry?
Yeah,
He knows
crazy
how-
Larry.
He knows how to play harmonica?
He's out there partying with some girl.
Chris at 65. 20 seconds.
I don't know what they're doing. They're
What the heck?
partying out there. You got alcohol and they're just partying on my back porch.
10 seconds.
Who
Jesse.
got this? 65? Somebody did.
5,
She
4,
said it was a box,
3,
Megan.
2, 1, time. Sorry about that, Chris. Adam gets that for 72. So 65 was Jesse, 64 is Steve, and 66 is Adam.
Or 64.
Well, you must already put it up, didn't
Oh,
you?
it's right there.
Yeah.
I got it. Who got this one?
Adam McNamara.
All right. Now, normally, these are about 400 bucks. Look at the lace in this thing. It's insane. It's so nice. 21 by 7 1/4 by 2 1/4. And it is all the way through this thing, but it does have a few rotten areas, a little bit here and a little bit there. That you could probably trim out. That one's a little bit deeper. And then there's some over here. So because of those issues, we're gonna start this one out at $225 on this insanely nice redwood lace slab/billet. It's got live edge on one side, I think.
$40 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. No bids.
Alrighty. But they'll bid $75 on one 2x2. It makes no sense to me.
That better make some sort of sense.
So we can just cut 2x2s and two 2x2s would, well, three 2x2s would make up the difference. The rest would be all free wood. But people prefer it cut, I guess. That's just the way they want it to be. Okay. We will just keep any that don't sell because it's too hard to come by.
There was sandblaster and epoxy and then cut it into.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
I know, full of them. It'd be my.
10 by 10 by 6 1/4.
Fingers going up.
Okay. They just, I got lucky.
Super lucky.
I should have lost 3 fingers. They're not bad at all. All right, Clara Walnut Burl Bowl Blank, $75, 10 by 10 by 6 1/4.
$40 seconds.
I haven't touched the shelf yet.
30 seconds.
I barely touched any of that shelf. There's loads on there.
Chris at 77. 20 seconds.
The redwood
Matthew
lace
Dixon
is
at
kind of
78.
spendy, especially when you get into bigger. But that, I offered it for $2.25. That was a screaming deal.
10 seconds.
I'll just cut into smaller blanks, dry it, and
5,
upstairs
4,
and
3, 2,
the ones that don't
1.
sell.
Time.
I
All right,
won't
Michael, you
offer
get
again.
that for 80. Sorry about that, George. Lot number 68. Thank you, Michael.
Let's see, we got here 8 by 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Jeweler's lace, 8 by 2 1/4. If you guys can see that. Super tight, really nice. Redwood Burl lace. We'll start this one out at $50. $50 on that one. It is an 8 by 2 1/4. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little chilly too. Usually I don't when I'm.
Close the door in the back?
No, it's
40
fine. I
seconds.
just put
Chris
my
says,
little
I like the blanks and
49er
fillets.
jacket on. It's
I
kind
cut
of dirty.
them up and make boxes out of them. Ooh, that's pretty cool. 30 seconds.
If anybody's interested in large slabs, you guys can also contact me directly for like,
20
I posted
seconds.
a few big slabs that we have. We have many, many large slabs that are, 6 foot to 8 foot in
10
size
seconds.
of redwood, a few Buckeye,
Matthew
I
at
think,
51.
but mainly a redwood
5,
old growth.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Sorry, Matthew, that goes to Paul for 52. Lot number 69.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, there was a lot in that one. 51, 52, 53, 54. You cut that one that didn't sell. There's at least 8 2x2s in there. Would be $400. We need to cut more 2x2s. Oh, I got some more hollow forms over here, I think. Clear walnut one here. That measures 16 by 6 by 6, 16 by 6 square, guys. On Clara walnut. Fiddleback, curl. Hollow form. Start this guy out at 75.
Alfredo says, forgot all the caps.
Thank you, Anthony.
Huh?
Thank you.
What?
Well, I went out there and looked at
40
them.
seconds.
You went out there and looked at them
Oh,
and
yeah.
they took off.
Well, I told them that several times.
You don't need to be partying around here.
No, I figured Sunday.
George says, any redwood lace
on my
hollow
porch
forms?
ever.
30 seconds.
Just yesterday, he was screaming at that girl, mad at her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Chris at 77. 20 seconds.
Money over there at the store. For what? What to entertain her? Yeah, that's where I got baby girl from. That's about the only.
10 seconds.
About that one.
That's what?
Where I got baby girl from.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
5,
And then I
4,
bought her $100
3,
bucks.
2,
And I had her tied up in my front
1.
yard. And she
Time?
might have stole it.
All right, Chris,
You're kidding me.
Oh, man.
get that for
probably-
77.
Oh, man.
Lot number 70, thank you.
Kill your dog.
Yeah. Well, she was just tied up in your yard, better than dead in the road.
Yeah. It's not your business.
Yeah.
Let you deal with your dog once you buy it. God.
George is looking for Redwood lace hollow forms.
Yeah, don't have that, because Redwood lace, especially like this lace that we got here, this stuff's so expensive, we make more money like on these billets and slabs. And look at this, guys.
Uh-oh, I'm out of numbers.
This is, really?
Yeah.
We already went through that many numbers. I didn't think we would go through that many. I printed 70.
Yeah, we're done.
Holy cow. Okay,
Unless-
we're
I
gonna
still
be
got-
done pretty quick.
I still
You'll
got
have to make some.
Oh, great, okay.
This is just so freaking nice. It's super, super premium. Little small area here is it. It is really, 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 really nice. It's got, I will do,
You're gonna have to give me a freaking second.
340 on this one. It is a billet. Solid, beautiful, nice billet. And it's 21
You're gonna have
by 7
Hold on a
by 2 1/4.
21 by 7.
You wanna just write a few numbers on tickets, we'll close it out here pretty
70,
quick.
71.
by 2 1/4. All right.
Enough wood around here, we could do like a Thursday auction or something maybe.
No, I'm good now. I just needed a minute.
Cause I'm probably gonna be hammering it hard here for a little while, statics or that, and then I'll be
Mike.
out for a week next month, so.
No more numbers, just throw it on the ballot.
Oh, we're good now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Let's let Roger lose some money.
All right, what's your open, sorry?
340. I will let this one go 340. We sell these $500-600 easy. You don't think we'll sell it, and that's fine. Well, you think of how many 8x2s are in here. We sold the last one like at 75 for the jeweler's length, and it's 20 inches, so 8, 16, 32.
40
8,
seconds. Mom's asking,
There's 10 of them.
7. There's 10 of them there. 10 times
How long is it gonna be on for?
70. Not much longer. We're thinking about closing out pretty soon here, so within the next 30 minutes. Are you almost done, or are you close?
20
Well,
seconds.
we can keep going for a little while. She just has to write some numbers.
I'm good.
Well, we're gonna run out of those too.
Oh, there's more in the
I got
back.
10 more stickers in there.
I grabbed 2 pages.
I got 10 more of these things.
5, 4, 3,
I
2,
think we would go
1.
two more.
Time. No bits.
No bids, okay. You think of the guitar made out of that?
Hey,
The
if you're
big-
selling those 2x2s for 75,
Yeah.
there's $750 of 2x2s in that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell the guys. Like,
Yeah.
are you guys nuts? Are you crazy? You'll pay $75 for a 2x2. You know how many 2x2s you're gonna get out of
There's
this?
10.
There's 10 in here.
If you
Mike
cut out
says that would be a very
$150.
cool book match piece.
That's what I'm trying to say. We might as well cut them into 2x2s
Oh, yeah.
and sell them at $75 a piece. We'll make twice the money.
Yeah, and then take all the cut-in pieces and put them in a.
And they're selling. The 2x2s are selling. The billets aren't.
Yeah.
Or there's 2 guitars in there. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
cut those 1/4 inch
Yeah.
and you put those over hardwood,
Yeah.
you'll get 2 very premium guitars out of it.
Well,
But
4.
nobody has.
You can
because
use 2 of those 1/4 inch pieces. for
Oh,
a guitar.
George put in a bid
I
of
put
340.
mine at, I was offered
Yeah.
$12,000 for my guitar, but because somebody made it for me, I won't sell it. But mine, have you guys seen mine? I don't know if any.
It's probably
how many
dusty.
people have.
That's lot number 71, George. Thank you.
Kelly, tell her, if you
Sorry,
guys
Joey,
want
it just
to
went
offer that much,
to
it's
George.
the same stuff And this is what it'll look like when it's dried. And this has been kind of dusty. And he only used, I think, a 1/4 inch on this guitar. He only used cause this is Clara walnut on the back. This is all my wood. This is Clara walnut burl on the back, which is bitchin' nice. But on the front, look at this. Look at that guitar, man. And then the center is maple burl. So it's like all of the woods that I use. It's kind of dusty because
It's been sitting.
it's been sitting in the dust. So you guys can't see that burl too good on it because it's been sitting. But that is what the redwood lace will look like dried. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's the jeweler's lace, and I was offered $13,000 for this guitar. I don't know if you guys can see all of it because I kind of got it away from the screen there, or too close to the screen. But this was made by Kelly Tellin. I haven't seen him at auctions a lot lately. He's probably been busy working, but
It was on 2 weeks ago.
this guitar, look at that. That's a beautiful guitar, and he made that.
Megan or Chris says, spray it down, Roger, so we can see.
I don't want to get it too wet. No, thank you.
Right now.
That's one of my babies. That was awesome. He made me that. I got that a couple years ago, Christmas, from him. And then Matt's supposed to make me a guitar too. He hasn't, but he's supposed to. I think he started. Let's see. I got some of this right. Early. No, what did Mom respond yet?
No.
She asked how long, and I wanted to know how close she was, if she was done.
My kid probably got
Curly, high figured, dry, redwood. Yeah, bone dry.
2-pound billet.
Yeah. It's 25 and a half by 10 by 2 1/4. Really nice, high, curly, quilted, old growth redwood, bone dry, ready to use, $85 opening bid. If there's anything else you guys would like us to put up before we go tonight, please say. Let me know what you'd like to see and I'll put up. If not,
40 seconds.
I mixed it up somewhere.
$240 for the 2x2s and that.
Mike at 87. 30 seconds.
What happened to that one I just had up?
So George bought it.
20
Oh,
seconds.
Lace one? Yeah,
Did he?
George bought it with
40.
340.
I was putting it in
That's
my
why
stash,
that's why
man.
he said quit your bitch.
Quit your bitching.
Oh, quit my bitching. That
10
was
seconds.
A pity buy. God damn it, George. No more pity buys.
You
5,
thought about the
4,
$750
3,
worth of 2x2s
2,
and that and bought it.
1. Time. All right, Mike, you get that for 87.
I mean,
Thank you very
it
much. Lot
just
number 72.
blows my mind sometimes where guys will buy small stuff, but maybe they don't want to spend 200. Maybe they only want to spend 75. I mean, I get that too. But you bet for the buck, you get more for your money.
So
kind of
Chris
thing,
is asking any figured maple billets or blanks.
Hey, we could cut a maple burl slab. We got lots of maple burl. We got it, but they're all big slabs. Every single one of them are in big slabs. So, maple burl. I'm looking on the shelves, but I don't see redwood.
Billets or blanks?
Or blanks. I have this slab, but you could make it like a billet of it, I guess. I got this one. One of them I took out because it started warping.
Jonathan Kraft was asking me for some stuff like that, but I couldn't find any up there. It didn't have a pile
I
of
don't
rocks in it.
think this one is warping just a little bit. I set it down so it's not real bad. It's pretty straight. I think it's just a little bit in the front. Just barely. 29 by 11 by about 1 3/4.
Yeah, Jonathan Kraft was asking some of those for bookend things quite a while back, but the one piece he had up there, I tried to cut in, there was nothing but rocks in it.
Yeah, that happens to me. We're gonna start this one out at 75. I have this big one here. It's from that same burl, but look what happened. It cut.
Ooh,
It got crooked a little bit.
a little bit.
Because it sat on the shelf and just went.
Well, the shelf's kind of bowed too.
Yeah, that's true.
40 seconds.
4 shelves. They've had a lot of weight on them.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Ashleigh's shelf or Etsy's shelf.
Yeah, almost came down on my head.
Yeah, I moved everything back so it didn't fall down.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, those are.
20 seconds.
Yeah, he was looking for bangs, and it was bangs for his buck when he bought those shelves.
10
I
seconds.
was. You're right. I was.
5, 4,
They were cheap
3,
at Costco.
2,
Yeah.
1. Time. Eric, you get that for 79. Lot number 73. Thank you.
Got one more of these, bigger one, that ain't all bowed and shit. One of them was real big, real long. And boy, it bowed like crazy in the middle. It was fairly fresh burl though, and that's what happens, you know, with that fresh burl, even the thicker cuts do it. This was pretty nice. We'll save these set sections, but 33 by 12 by 2. 33 by 12 by 2. And we'll start at the same price, 75. It's a bit bigger, but we'll start at 75. All the same.
Oh, so Eric says, I think I'm waiting on an invoice, so I don't think he got an invoice from you because your box is still here. So we'll double check that tomorrow, Eric.
And
40 seconds.
I already had one that way. I think there was a page missing that because I invoiced somebody else
30 seconds.
yesterday. I can't remember what his name was.
Really? Okay. All right.
And I couldn't find the paperwork, so I just reweighted his box.
20 seconds. Well, it was sitting right here. So you must have moved
Yeah,
it.
there's a folder in the
Chris
drawer
at 77.
from last week, but there were a few names on there that, well, there were a few, one guy messaged me and I couldn't find him anywhere on any of the
5,
pages.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Chris, you get that for 77. Lot number 74.
Crazy, weird Buckeye cap. Alright, this is a big long Buckeye cap. You could make some kind of cool resin thing out of it, or a slab. 37 by about 19 And it's probably about 4 to 5 inches thick. It is a
No worries, Eric.
long, narrow, big, crazy Buckeye Burl cat. It could do some kind of really cool resin. Something or another with that thing. There you go. No reserve. Whatever you guys want to do. Make a nice little slab. You could do something out of it. It's got a cap on the other side. You could cut a slab out of it if you wanted. Or cut it into pieces, make some turning stock or whatever you like to do.
$40 seconds. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. Tim at 25. Mike at 30. 10 seconds. David Zettel at 35. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Oh my goodness. Steve, 82. Lot number 75. Thank you.
Nope, Steve's wanting to build another pallet.
He already said that he was going to get another one.
Well, I know, but gosh, he just got his last pallet. That was a big load.
Lot number 75.
Nice load. That pallet was nice. That was a good load. Clara Walnut Burl Slab. Measurements are 28 by 11 by 2. 28 by 11 by 2. Start that one out at $75. 28 by 11 by 2.
We had to ship that for next Christmas. It's that Christmas giveaway tools.
Yeah.
It was over in the corner.
I think he didn't pay his invoices. He's one of the guys that. Which one is he the one that cut out of it?
40 seconds.
Oh, he's in Canada, that's why. That's why it's still there.
30 seconds.
For next Christmas. Yeah.
So David Zettel says, I got you and Bobby getting paid out no later than Thursday. And then Slavic says, offer the other jewelers Redwood slab. Got Becky at 75. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Becky, you get that for 75. Lot number 76. Thank you.
The one I want to keep.
You
That's
got,
what it's talking
you got
about.
4 of them right there too.
Hey, give him a little bitty one. Give him a little bitty one. I'll put it up, guys, but it's not, I mean, the last one, I don't think it, who bought it? Oh, I think, who got it? Somebody got it.
Oh, Chris Howard. Who got the other one?
This one, I was gonna keep because I don't want to keep copying yours down on them, you know?
He says yes, the one you want to keep.
This beautiful baby. Let's see if I can.
Danny says, I have not seen an invoice from last week. It was just a few dollars, though.
Who?
Danny Quilty.
We should have. Alright, so if you're getting paid with Square, guys, and you don't see your invoice, check your trash. For some reason, they've been going to the spam or trash folder, whatever they call it, because it's happened a few times. Because unless I didn't have your name on the list, that would be Ashleigh's fault.
Wait,
Because I don't know if Danny's was on there either. That's two people that haven't got their invoice. 3, counting the guy I invoiced yesterday.
I mean, I'll have to look for the papers. I don't know if something fell back there or what. But I did it. I know I did.
21 by 21 by about 2 1/4. 21 by 21 by 2 1/4. Wait until this guy turns around for you guys. This was the ones right next to the cap. That's why I was gonna keep it, because you get that black line around the sap line when it dries. It looks so cool.
I think somebody took one of these things, I think it might have been a cap. It was one of your customers, they took it, it was like, it was completely round, and they took it on a lathe, put the flat side down.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
carved the top of the cap out, and they left the flat side on the bottom, so it just sat flat on the table.
Oh, wow,
And
that's
they
cool.
peeled the bark off. Well, I seen it on your website, on your Facebook, on your group. I don't remember who it was a long time ago.
Right. Look at
But
this
they made a
lace
bowl out of
lines.
like a cap.
Man, oh man, look at that. Look at those lace lines. Those are so cool. So I need an open bid of 600 on this. I can't take less, or I will keep it. It will go to my special file.
Make so much cool shit with that big old clock. All kinds of stuff. I just said clock because it has a flat spot on the bottom, but
40 seconds.
took like a premium walnut round.
Be one expensive clock. But I like that idea. I love importing different woods
30
together.
seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Like really premium walnut against redwood.
Yeah. you
Would
look
be
like
just.
like a real premium.
Because you'll have that bright redwood against the real premium dark
20 seconds.
walnut.
Yeah, that on top of like a little, or like a walnut slab about this big, real premium walnut slab about
Right.
this big or so, and it'd make a freaking bitchin'.
Like
10
David did.
seconds,
I don't
Slavic
know
at
how
600.
David did.
What?
He imported that big
5,
redwood lace
4,
slab.
Oh, yeah.
3,
I know that.
Oh,
2,
I don't know how
1,
he did it. It looked-
time.
I don't know
All right,
how he
Slavic,
managed
you get
to
that
do
for
that.
600.
It really looked
Lot number
cool.
77.
Well, there goes my baby, and I don't have any more of that stuff except for billets of it.
Well, shit. If every time I heard that, I wouldn't be working.
George says, God love you, Roger. You're special, lol.
I know I'm special. Ed. I can't eat anything else.
Whatever, I was in special ed. At least you can count.
Phew. Count 2.
Not really.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can count. But if you have any other options, then you couldn't count, for God's sake.
I don't know. I'll be messing up the numbers sometimes. Bobby says, Roger, save me a billet.
Too late.
It's like one left. I sold most of them straight sales. Let's see here, 12 by 12 by 6. Clara walnut bowl blank, $85. It's got that fiddleback and burl figure in it. Bobby's probably gonna just be doing nice scale stuff. He ain't got time to do anything else. He's going to school and studying.
Okay.
But that's good. That's good. You get to higher education. Don't be a dummy like me.
Can't pay me enough money to go back to school.
Me neither.
40 seconds.
On Monday anymore?
No,
Mike at
he ain't
85.
For a
I'll
long time now.
start doing the Rogers rejects on Monday. If I can get Ashley to run it.
on
Yeah.
Monday.
30 seconds.
So much for Boxing Day on Monday.
We can just do Thursday.
Nah, that's your dad's other day.
No. Chris at 87,
Tuesday, I guess.
20 seconds.
Well,
Or
he's
Sat-
got to,
or
he's
Saturday.
gonna go out to the trash pile, the stuff I let everybody burn.
10 seconds.
There was some good stuff. I left, that whole truck,
Five,
the white
four,
truck was all full
three,
of it the other day.
two,
And they came and picked it all up.
one,
And Leslie
time.
came to
That goes to Adam for
to the
92.
store and she said, I heard them out there saying, oh,
Lot
I'm
number
gonna burn this
78,
piece.
thank
This is
you.
a nice piece.
Yeah.
How many of the pieces did they keep?
They ain't gonna do nothing with them.
All right, we're getting ready to wind down here. I'll do a few more bowl blanks before we go, but we're just about through. We're gonna do some giveaways before we go. We'll do one more bowl blank for you guys. This will be the last auction for tonight. It is Collateral Walnut again. Nice one.
Steve says yes to Roger Rejects auction.
Yeah, I know. If he has them, they'll probably be on Thursdays. But he's not, he can say that, but he isn't gonna have time to do that pretty quick here, cause he's gonna be working. He's got another job, but we are gonna be doing auctions on Thursdays. We're thinking about doing them over on YouTube. 12 by 12 by 6. But we'll probably have to start out, everything has to start out over here, because that's where our main following is. Collateral Walnut Burl Bowl Blank, last one, last auction of the night before the giveaways. 12 by 6, we'll start this one out at $85. Aaron didn't like to do them, but he's gonna be working here pretty
Well,
soon.
yeah, if you give me a day to do an auction, that'd be fucking fuck that job.
Oh my goodness, I
And all
did,
the rest of them.
Steve. I can't put you in there twice, that's cheating. Steve always says I don't put his name in the Burl Bowl.
$3,000 or $4,000 in 6 hours.
40
4
seconds.
hours. Fuck everybody else.
Should I give you 75% of it?
Mike at 86, Jeremy Sherman at 100, 30 seconds.
All right.
Shit, I'll mill the stumps you don't want and fucking still give you 75% of it.
20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, Jeremy Sherman, you get that for 100. Lot number 79. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. We are wound down, done for the night. But I want to do some nice giveaways for you guys. Don't look in here. Giveaways. They don't make them go on forever, but
Need one of those like bingo things with the little rollers.
yeah, that I was thinking about that. That they have instead of balls with numbers, will have names. That'd be kind of cool. Would it spit out a number, a name? Alright, here's the first piece. Collateral Walnut, look at that. That's a nice piece. Giveaway number 1. Congratulations goes to
Chris Howard.
Chris Howard. Congratulations, Chris Howard. That is the first giveaway. Second giveaway, we have a block of this Redwood Burl lace. We're giving away.
Brian Smith.
You guys know how much that stuff's worth. Congratulations, Brian Smith. We have another really nice Claro Walnut Burl slab.
Rich Reynolds.
Congratulations, Rich. That will go into your box or your pallet.
Box.
Redwood lace block. We're giving away some of the jeweler's lace.
Alfredo.
Alfredo, congratulations, Alfredo. We have one of these dry redwood curly slabs. I won't put a bunch of water on it, but nice curly slabs.
Slavic. Slavic.
Congratulations, Slavic.
And we have one more. This is a serving tray size. This is a 1-inch but dry slab. Curly quilted, really nice redwood. Goes to
Michael Fountain.
congratulations, Mr. Michael Fountain. Alright guys, that'll do us for tonight. Invoices will be out tomorrow. If we missed your invoice, we will look